I don't know if nobody throws. Hold up. It's only one C5. Yeah!
Yes, sir.
What the?
Yes, sir.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah!
Oh,
C5
C5 watching Dino up the skull is in.
Dino has up the skull out in.
I don't know if nobody throws. Hold up. It's only one C5. Yeah!
Yes, sir.
What the?
Yes, sir.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah!
Oh, C5 watching Dino up the skull is in.
Dino has up the skull out in.
I don't know if nobody throws. Hold up. It's only one C5. Yeah!
Yes, sir.
What the?
Yes, sir.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah!
Oh, C5 watching Dino up the skull is in.
Dino has up the skull out in.
I don't know if nobody throws. Hold up. It's only one C5. Yeah!
Yes, sir.
What the?
Yes, sir.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah!
Oh, C5 watching Dino up the skull is in.
Dino has up the skull out in.
I don't know if nobody throws. Hold up. It's only one C5. Yeah!
Yes, sir.
What the?
Yes, sir.
Nah, this is crazy.
Yeah!
Oh, C5 watching Dino up the skull is in.
Dino has up the skull out in.
Back on that for a second. Anyone asking whether Deion Sanders and Colorado are close to the playoffs simply doesn't understand the reality of the road. They're not going to the playoffs this year, and I'm not sure Deion Sanders is ever going to get them to the playoffs because I don't think he has the patience to stay at Colorado long enough. There's so many misconceptions out there. Deion Sanders is the best salesman I've ever seen. I personally love the guy and for what he stands for, but the program looking out has a ridiculously inflated view of itself. I heard Shedeur Sanders, who's a fabulous quarterback, say last week, "We are everyone's Super Bowl." Shedeur, you are not. You are an easy win nowadays. You got off to a phenomenal start last year, beating a couple of mediocre teams that had big names. And quite frankly, you haven't done anything since other than crash and burn. So I know that the media loves this story. We fall all over ourselves. But Colorado isn't important in college football. Deion Sanders is. He's a standalone person. He's one of the most charismatic people we've ever seen. But Colorado is nothing. They don't matter. They're irrelevant in the big picture of college football.
Yo, take a seat in my dressing room. We got to talk about it. Colorado, 2 games away from the Big 12 championship game. All they got to do now, beat Kansas. Kansas 3-6. Beat Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is 3-7. Beat those 2 teams, and they are in the Big 12 championship game versus BYU. You beat BYU now. You in the college football playoff, baby. Think about this. Colorado was picked to finish 11th 11th in the Big 12, and now they just 2 games away from a championship game and then a college football playoff appearance. They smacking Utah right now, beating them boys down. If you hate Deion Sanders, I'm sorry for you. If you hate Shedeur Sanders, I'm sorry for you. If you hate Travis Hunter, I'm sorry for you. Colorado, they in business. And boy, they look good with a T at the end. Let's go, Buffs. Yo,
Yo, let me know how we sound at that bottom, man. We about to get straight to it. Y'all know how we doing that recap live, so that's why we popping up at this time. We about to get straight to it, though. It's a lot of hole in your head gonna go on this episode for sure. But we learned something yesterday, because that happened last night with Late. And y'all heard us speak on this on the prior episode. Bro, focus on what you got going on, dog. And don't be praying on nobody downfall and paying attention to what everybody else got going on. Now, BYU put out a tweet. That was the last episode we went over that. As far as they fans, I guess, and the organization started rooting for Utah to beat us, man. And here it is. We went out there on a BTA mission on Utah, and BYU lost. Nasty work. And this ain't even one of them losses I'm happy on. Because like man Flock done told you, Flock had his own reasons as far as the breakdown on why he wanted them to be undefeated. I just wanted them to be undefeated, so we was the ones to knock them off. But them dudes wasn't focused on what they had going on, dog, banking on us to lose, and they wound up losing. So that was nasty work. Then K-State coach up there crying yesterday. We don't want to hear no crying, bro. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that. You got coaches crying, BYU out here losing. It's getting nasty. Big 12 getting nasty. It's lining up for us, though, dog. They just making that road a lot easier. We came out and took care of business yesterday, dog. So y'all know what time it is. We got a couple clips we're going to touch on. Some good clips from yesterday as well. We're going to touch on this episode. We're going to get in and get out of this one because we on a mission, man. We ain't trying to chop it up too long about this. We got stuff to do, like we said. Let's start from that tippy top and see what we got in the building. Hold up, 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I know that ain't the top. Let me see something. 1 second. Dang, they won't let me get to the tippy top. Bear with me, y'all, for sure. Because y'all know I don't like missing out on nobody that tapped in. Y'all know how we do over here for sure. I see Miss Asian down there saying that intro fire. Yeah, that was a message. We just was sending a message on that intro, man. Real talk. And shout out to K-State. Like I told you, they coach that man on what's the name, man? That man was on TV crying yesterday. We ain't trying that. Unless he trying to get endorsed by Some tissue company or something. I don't know what he was doing. All that prime celebrating when y'all beat us, yeah, hold your head too. A lot of y'all gonna hold y'all head this episode. Flock of Doc, we at the tippy top now. I know who was at the top. Flock of Doc, what's up, my boy? Sonny Yowie, Goat Talk, look at my dog Wade. Randall, L Jeezy, what's up, my boy? Another one of my favorites, man. TG. Yeah, big shout out to Jeezy though. Keeping that Discord rocking as well on the main page. And then shout out to Shoot, Flock of Doc, everybody that contribute to the after party joint, man. For sure, because Discord is rocking right now. So make sure if y'all ain't tapped in, tap in, man. Shout out to Jeezy, Flock of Doc, Shoot, everybody that contribute, man. Charles Muhammad, what's up, my boy? And shout out to Charles, too. Unc be on that joint night, rocking. Everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking over there. Ball Talk, what's up with you? Ms. Johnson, another one of my favorites. What's up, Queen? Blessings and Budgets. Big shout out to Ms. Rhonda, man. Another one of the queens. What's up with you? Sands, what's up with you? Clay, what's up with you? K-Dub, we need that energy too, man. The cool energy, though, because you know how we rocking already. We expected it. What's up with you? Brian Farlow, what's up, my boy? All Access, another one of my dogs. Here go another one of the queens. Miss Age, what's up with you? Shake hands, what's up with you? Miss Laniki, another one of the queens. What's up with you? Endo, where you been at, man? Sonny Yowie, what's up with you? Shout out to Endo. 414, what's up with you? Who else we got down here? Edwin, I see you, man. Another one of my dogs. 10 Toes, you already know what's up. One of our favorite queens again, Miss Phyllis. Big shout out to Miss Phyllis, man. Dig Pen. Out of my mind. Yeah, we getting to all the favorites now. That's my dog. Shout out to Out of My Mind. Shout out to my dog Dig, man. Miss Johnson. We saw Miss Johnson. You know we love Miss Johnson. Miss Collins, another one. Tom Rose, I think you knew here, man. Yep, let the haters hate. That's the fact, man. Appreciate you popping up too, Tom. Showing some love at that bottom. I never saw your name in there, but we appreciate you. I already know you, as long as you rocking with them boys, you family, dog. This is a family vibe over here. Let me see. We saw Ball Talk. I'm trying to rush to the bottom so we can get this joint started and start rocking, man. Let me see. Chris, what's up with you? You saw Miss Johnson. LTZ, another one of my main dogs for sure. Miss Regina, another one of the queens. Alvin, what's up with you? Big Red, We Be. Who else we got? Robinson, I think this is my first time. He said, hold up. BYU and K-State lost. Yeah. Where you was at? They both lost. They both lost, man. Let me see something. Who else we got down there? Look at my dog, Rome, man. Big shout out to Rome. Another one of our main guys for sure. Part of that Top Dogs panel for sure. Big shout out to Rome, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said, my teacher always told me to keep my eyes on my paper. That's a fact. That's why I opened it like that for sure. I think that that don't necessarily just go for sports, like you said, Rome. That's for every situation. Pay more attention to what you got going on, dog. That's how that happened. He said, tell BYU and their fans to hold their head. You know what time it is already. Hell yeah. Shout out to Ron. Appreciate you, bro. Love and basketball. What's up with you? Said it was hard to watch the Utah players post-game presser. It wasn't hard for me. I loved it. Better bed faces, yeah. I mean, snot running down their nose, yeah. Shout out to them. They got tissue for that. You ain't got to feel sorry. That's what they made tissue for. Tell them hold their head and your nose, for sure. Coolio, we see you. Slim, what's up with you? Sharman, Ultra. Yeah. I don't know how that was funny. That Sharman joint is heavy. Sharman Ultra, though, that's crazy. That's heavy snot. You go Sharman Ultra, that's heavy snot. Dang. Oh, actually, you just made me cry with that. I ain't expect that brand. I was thinking more Scott, but yeah, you right. They need Sherman. Shout out to Sherman, man. That was crazy. You just almost made me pass out. Patrick Williams, what's up with you? You said BTA. Plain and simple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. On to the Kansas game. You know how we do. As soon as we get through this one, it's over. We rock. Yeah. Yeah, Chancey. Heavy snot. That's nasty word. You don't never get no Sherman Ultra. Who get that? You got to be extra crying. That's extra tears. I ain't going to lie. Miss Case, Miss Phillips. Yeah, let me get this joint for the guys, man. Let's get it rolling. Y'all is hilarious, though. Access. I can't believe you dropped that brand out of all joints. That was perfect. That was the perfect brand. Dang, that shit almost took me out. Oh, man, let me see something. Oxy, what's up with you, my boy? He said, Dino, your day will be here sooner than you. Yeah, I know. You came through yesterday talking crazy. Laugh now, cry later. Bro, we done did our crying. I cried all last season for 7 games straight. It's over with. No more Sherman for me, my guy. You is mad. We don't got no more Sherman over here, my boy. Them Sherman days over for us. Meet me at the tippy top.
Yo, what up?
You.
They said get the Kleenex out, man.
Dino, hold your nose. It's crazy.
Hold your nose is wild, bro. That is wild.
I had to hurry up and get y'all on stage. I couldn't rock with the chat. They had me crying.
This man said, hold your head and hold your nose.
I said, let me get the guy. That chat was getting ugly. That boy came through. We ain't crying over here, my boy. So, my guys up here.
Bro, I'm over here crying, bro.
I didn't know he was crying. I'm about to see this clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That boy said, laugh now, cry
You know how
later.
you about to, he was about to break down. You know how you got to hold your nose to hold the Jones back.
Right.
Yeah, he took a moment. He took a quick moment. He said, let it build up. And then you heard that crackling in his voice. You know a nigga scared of something. He nervous. I said, damn. He got that crackling.
That's how they built out there in Kansas.
Oh, man.
Crackling in his voice, man.
Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
You see them in the comments like, it's okay, coach. No, it ain't.
Dang.
Can you hear me, Dino?
Nah.
Got the
It
leader
ain't
going
okay.
out like that.
That man about to lose that. It ain't okay. It's over with.
Hey, can you hear me? Everybody,
you good? You good, bro? We can hear you.
Hey, man, it's a lot of sick people out there today, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they sick all this winning.
Sick people.
Yeah, man. That was a bad joint. I ain't gonna lie. That was a bad day for him for sure. And we set the tone early, so I was already popping bottles early. That's why we late night.
He said, hold your nose, man.
Hold your nose was crazy.
Hold your nose is a
That's crazy.
I said, damn, my boy ain't hold his head. He held his nose. He said, oh, give me a second. He did one of those. Hold on, yo, give me a second. Let me get myself together. Yeah, I know.
Tell Feinbaum hold his ears, man.
Yeah, hold his head. You got yourself together when y'all was doing them prime time celebrations. Yeah, goofy, man. Cry it out.
Looking goofy out here in these streets.
Extra goofy out there. Yeah, we about to get straight to it, man. I don't even know where to start. I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, we got so much. To. Oh man, it'll never end, man.
Oh, it's going in. We gonna get out of here.
No,
sure.
I feel you.
Yeah. We put in 7 hours yesterday, Chris. It's going in.
7 hours.
It's go in 7 hours, boy. It's go in.
As a matter of fact, we put in 7 on here and another 7 on Discord. They don't think about that.
Oh yeah, facts.
Gone out for the count. But we wasn't there. I
Sleep
feel you,
on
though,
that
Chris. Let's
BYU game and woke up.
Hey Dino, I know we start at. What's up, y'all?
Go ahead, Dan.
What's up, Dad?
Hey, Dino.
What's up,
Don't act like you
brother?
ain't duck
What's
that
up, my
Discord
brother?
smoke, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dad. What's
Yeah,
up?
don't act like you ain't duck that Discord smoke, man.
What? Talking about what happened?
Oh, what
You know
happened?
exactly what
Out
happened.
of my mind came out his head.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't hear about that.
Me neither.
Hold on, what happened? I ain't hear about that either. What happened?
Yeah,
Y'all go look at the Discord.
Dad's
Oh,
boy
hold
Pharrell
on.
is up for
Hold up.
man of the
Let me
year.
go
Yo,
look.
y'all better, I keep
now
telling
folks
y'all
ain't
better
getting
leave out of my
notifications
mind
now.
alone.
Out of my mind said Tupac tripping, man. I don't know what he talking about, man.
Dang. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. You should start this up. What happened, Dad? Go ahead, start it up, Dad. Come on, you gotta get this back. I don't even know what they talking about. Go ahead, man. Start it up. Come on, Dad. Oh man.
Hold on, I'm scrolling. I ain't seen nothing yet.
He said, I'm scrolling.
Nah.
What y'all talking about? I'm scrolling.
Now Discord know these don't work no more, huh?
Hold on.
They said no, these don't
He
work
got to get
no
his
more.
reading. He got to get his reading glasses out.
Yo, y'all bear with us. We got a whole nother show to take care of before the main show.
You got
Oh, I seen it. Hey, bro, that part of Virginia ain't where I'm from, so hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, all right.
Virginia in Northern Virginia. He from 757, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a whole different.
Man, Virginia is Virginia, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, hold that L,
We ain't about to separate Virginia now. That's crazy.
You asked Dad where he from, he just say VA.
Who say VA?
Now he from Northern.
Yeah, you see,
I ain't never said I'm from Virginia.
Now he from upstate.
Yeah, now he
I
from
never heard
upstate.
me
That's
say
crazy.
VA.
He said, well, I'm closer to DC. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't there.
See, Tom Rose
That's the show for after the show, man. Shout out to Out of My Mind. He be cooking. Y'all better leave him alone, man.
But no, I didn't see that though. I didn't see that.
All right, let's get it rolling, man.
Hey, but now, listen, bro, 8-2. That's how we started, 8-2.
Absolutely.
That's how we kick it off, bro. 8-2.
Right.
Let everybody hold their head. All that, but they gonna be 4-8.
Come on.
But coach did all that to just go 4-8 again.
Right.
Travis Hunter came just to go 4-8. We can start right there, bro. 8-2. Shout out to the guys, man.
Absolutely. Now look, right? Like you said, 8-2. They thought we supposed to be 4-8. You basically covered that because we've been preaching that since we've been doing good, right there. Let's go into I don't even want to start with how you felt going into the game because we know what it was. It turned out exactly how we thought. Now, what was some surprising factors as far as what you thought about the game though, going into it? Did anything like surprise you, the start up of the game, as far as the middle of the game, or how we came out second half? Or did it play out exactly how you thought?
Zach Wilson.
I think the only thing that we could say was surprising is just, maybe the interception on the first,
how the
play,
offense got off to a slow start.
And then maybe how slow the offense got started. I think our first 4 possessions was a punt or something like that. We used to slow starts, but that was slower than usual.
That was a little sloppy.
Yeah, sloppy is the right word. It was real sloppy. It went from being a little slow to kind of all right, but this is getting kind of sloppy. But other than that,
I'm gonna let you know it surprised me, man. And it's a good surprise too. Right. We finished strong. Usually we let our foot off the gas.
Right.
We finished strong this one. So that was a good surprise right there.
21 fourth quarter points. 21 fourth quarter points.
Hey yo, that was a good joint. Good joint, Dave, because he attacked from a different angle. Good joint, as far as bringing that up too as well, because we've been harping on that for the last couple games, as far as them just getting comfortable. I don't think they made that game to where, because you saw old boy trying to get hot, so I don't think we had no choice but to keep the foot on the gas yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. So that was a good.
Because they was letting them hang around for a little too long.
Not that we felt like we was gonna lose, but you know what I mean. it's like they kept us busy for sure to where you had to kick up. So that was a good point.
Yeah, I just wish they would have. I wish they would have finished them off a little sooner than what they did. But nevertheless, they got it done, so I ain't mad.
Absolutely, I like that.
Yo, I would.
Go ahead, Ted.
Yo, no, I was about to say a big surprise, and it ain't really a surprise, but it's kind of like I'm expecting it now. Indiana, but not Indiana. Utah is a good rushing team, right?
Right.
They supposed to be a solid rushing team. We held them boys at 35 yards or something like that for the entire game.
Right.
Like that's crazy. So I'm expecting that now.
I didn't even know that they only had 35 yards. That's crazy.
I like
I remember yesterday y'all was going back and forth on which running back. We basically said we don't care who back there. Now 35, we was not expecting that, but that's dirty work.
Yeah, exactly.
35.
Yeah, and Tig, you know what, Tig? I'm glad you said that because not only was it 35 the whole game, but because oftentimes we've been holding running backs first half, you know what I'm saying, to some low yardage, and then second half we let them kick up. So to hold them the entire game and not let them kick up, not let them get no long run towards the end of the game. But I think like Dino said, we kind of was forced to play the whole game. Saying at the end. So
yeah, facts,
that might have been one of the reasons where it's like we can't get too lax and let them get off some yards because shit, bro, they still kind of in it a little bit.
Right.
Right on the money, Dale. Right on the money,
as
bro.
mid as that quarterback played yesterday, right? Because we gonna be real. He wasn't scared, bro. They ain't look scared. You get what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't scared at all.
Hell no.
Right up until the point when Shallow face planted him, though. I think he was like, oh, I'm good. That was deadly.
Yo, Charles is hilarious, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Right up until that point. Nah, he was good. He was cruising.
Yeah, he was good
but
until
he said,
face planted.
I'm
that
good.
Was a fact.
He said, I'm out of
What
here.
else?
I like
Ain't nothing
That's
surprising
crazy.
I like the.
I think that was you or somebody.
I like the special teams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a surprising joint. We was punting well, returning well, covering punts and kickoffs well. So that was a good one right there. Mate was booting it out the building.
Right.
Mate was playing like he had something to play for.
Yeah. That special teams was looking good yesterday.
Right. And keep me remind me, Flock, because as the game was going on, whoever that was, I'm about to let you rock, bro. Park. Keep remind me though, as far as remember when the game was going on, we sitting there like, yo, we got a lot of firsts in it. I want to get into that for Flock, so we're gonna break down that list too.
That's
yeah. Who was that talking just now? Who else? Any surprises from anybody else that ain't speak yet?
I would like, you know what? I'm a hit on the post conference interview. Coach Winningham said that this was the best team that they played all year.
Dang,
I'm good.
That's fire. That's fire, man. Real tough.
Hey, what stood out was the way Drelon big man his way into the end zone.
Right.
He
True freshman.
He a freshman.
That looked different.
He a freshman
can't be
playing
denied,
out
man.
of his mind. That is crazy, bro.
That looked different, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That was different.
Hey, man, that you brought that up. Let's get into that too, because now we know the overall game, and I'll be hating to do that when it's like a BTA mission. Ain't too much you're gonna really bring up. I'm about to jump straight into the specifics, man, because they waiting for that. That's what they waiting for. We ain't gonna let them wait no longer. But shout out to the young boys. Drelon came to play yesterday, dog, for sure. Man. Let's get into this one. I think I got 2 views of it, right? But I want to do this one first. Let's do this close-up joint.
Sanders over the middle, caught. Miller, high stepping at the 5, touchdown Buffaloes. What a play, 47 yards, Drelon Miller.
All right, now before we give our opinion on him, right, let's get into Prime spoke on him as well. So shout out to Drelon. Them joints is crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Want to ask about Drelon Miller.
Oh my
Best
God.
game of his career so far.
He's like a Debo Samuels, man. He gives you a variety pack every time you put him out there. He could play the slot. He could play out wide. He could get in the backfield. He could go wildcat. I mean, the kid is talented, and he's a freshman. And I thought we didn't recruit those, but this kid is a great young man. I mean, he was raised properly. Has the right influences in his life, and the older players have taken him up under their wings, and they make sure that he gets it right. He knows his assignments, his alignments, and the kid practices his butt off every day. So I'm so proud of him. He had, I think, went for 100 yards today. Oh, awesome, man! I'm proud of him.
Man, Drelon cracks me up every time, Dino, because he be so happy to get in to touch that paint.
Facts.
He never knows what his celebration is gonna be. He just beats all over the place, man.
Right.
But that's good for him, man. I'm proud of the little
Son
homie.
enjoying the moment, dog.
Yeah,
sure,
bro.
But I ain't gonna lie. Let's get into it, though. A couple of the guys on stage is looking forward. Basically, the Drelon having his breakout game for sure. So, what y'all took from yesterday, as far as the young boy doing his thing?
Man, I've been asking for Drelon for weeks, especially yesterday's game. So I'm just happy that I'm happy that we finally went to him, and of course when we went to him, he stepped up in a moment. But I think like we all think, Buddy the future, man. He got the it factor. I know sometimes we might be feeling like, once the main guys is gone, like who might be the next guy that got that it factor when it comes to not only on the field, but as far as, media and just the personality. And like Dre was saying, like Buddy always smiling. And it's you can tell it's genuine. So I'm just glad that he got the opportunity, stepped up in it, and like the clip shows, he ain't no little dude, and we've been saying that all season.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So to come in as a freshman, as a true freshman, with a college ready, type style and body and all that. Yeah, Buddy official.
Hell yeah. Who else got a take as far as the young boy?
Well, I like the fact that we got him the ball. It's late in the season, and he's making big boy plays. Late in the season.
Right.
I think that also builds his confidence going forward and going into the postseason. So, what I'm saying? Because we're gonna need him down the stretch. Probably, a little injuries, this, that, and the third. So, it's just confidence just keeps stacking, and that's a good thing.
Right. Yeah, good point, Chris. Both of y'all, good points for sure. Mm-hmm. Anybody else had something to say as far as the young boy, or anything surprised you as far as his play yesterday?
So yesterday,
go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Charles.
So, to just step in because we had a void because Jimmy Horn was out.
Absolutely.
So for Drelon to step in because we wanted Timmons to fill that spot, but he wasn't.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Timmons.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yep. And but Drelon was able to step in and fill that void, man, and really over compensated because no one was expecting 100 yards out of him.
Right.
So, and then what was mentioned during DNVR or whatever was that Shador told Drelon exactly what to do on that play.
Oh, that's deep. I ain't know that. Yeah, go ahead. Keep cooking.
Shador told him, yo, just, go, hit your route. As soon as you make your cut, the ball's going to be there.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. Put it on the money. Drelon, now, then, after that fact, he kicked in. But, nah, man, just, true freshman. Shout out to the recruiting staff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not just grabbing any old freshman, but grabbing the right freshmen.
Right.
Jokers want to come in and play, but not just fill the void, man, which we needed. Cause see, like right now, like everybody's saying, yo, we are in crunch time. So Cash Cleveland steps in, fills the void. You know what I mean? He steps in, fills a void. Go ahead.
Facts. Nah, my bad, Charles. I was about to say,
no.
Who's
so
that?
yeah, that's it.
Good take though, Charles. Good breakdown.
No doubt.
Go ahead, Thig. I heard you trying to jump in too.
Yeah, I was letting Charles cook real quick because he was cooking.
Yeah, he was cooking. Yeah, bro.
But what I'll say is though about Drelon, he's so versatile. I like his versatility because if you seen yesterday, he lined up in the backfield, he lined up in the slot, he lined up out wide. He can do so many things on the field, and you have to account for him. And the fact that he had that 100-yard game yesterday, it just speaks volume as how much he works during practice, right? How much he studies film and listens to the upperclassmen. Like Charles said, Shadur did tell him, like, yo, this go be open, ball go be right there. Boom. And guess what happened? It was there, and he grown man some little boys out there. I'm proud of that dude. Proud of that dude, bro.
Dino, let me just say one more thing on that
go
play,
ahead,
right? This is the power of Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter was on the other side of the, on the other side of the field, but the safety sees Drelon in the slot, and they like, nah, they ain't gonna throw it to him, so he cheats over towards Travis, and that's why that was so wide open. Crazy.
Good.
Man, I call him the Army Swiss knife because he could do so many things, bro. Like he's versatile in so many components of the football game. And man, again, I just shout out to him, man, because he ain't gonna do nothing but get better from here. Like, so.
Hey, Dino.
This is
Hey,
his
Dino.
that we
Hold on, let him finish real quick. Go ahead. Well, I heard you, Shook. I'm gonna bring you in right after, Shook.
No, I'm done. I'm done. He can go ahead.
Yeah, good take. Go ahead, Shook.
What I was gonna say was one thing that did stand out a lot. Y'all seen we tried to do a trick play, the little wild card play.
Right.
I think if we go back to that play later on in the year, I think it'll work. Like in the right situation, right scenario, I think it'll work.
Right.
I think
like that. Yeah, hell yeah. I like that they attempted to try to throw in the wrinkle, man, because we ain't seen too many of the digging your bag type of joints. So that was just dope for them to for us to see them try something.
I think this is what I say about that play, that Wildcat play to Harge.
That was fire.
And it goes back to kind of what Prime said when he mentioned, Drelon could be using Wildcat.
Yeah.
That Wildcat play not gonna work again. Excuse me, let me say that. The defenses will, if they see Isaiah Harge in the backfield, now they're gonna automatically be like, hey, because he don't play running back for real. But you can use that with Drelon because he does, in the backfield. So we can still use it, but it would have to be with Drelon.
I would even double back and use it, man, just for the reason that you just said, because when they see him and then just try and make it a whole nother play, dude.
Right, and he did play in the backfield in the springtime, so it's not like he's not capable of it.
He did. Ain't no man, dog. That preseason game when we was playing,
he did. He did. But we haven't seen him in the regular season in the backfield not one time.
That's why, but it's a lot of plays
that's what makes it unexpected.
Yeah, we saw.
No. What I'm saying is back there, man. What I'm saying is now that they've seen it and they've seen him, it's gonna be like, oh. Wait, the only time we've ever seen this dude in the backfield, they ran.
It's for that play.
But see, you could do so many things. You could audible to a run,
right.
If you think the defense is picking up on it,
or either send him on a wheel route. Like anything can happen. But I mean,
out of that,
Dev is right. Like like what he's saying. Like like that's not gonna catch him off. They'll be alerted to that wildcat run, but then there's other options out of that.
My thing is, I understand what he's saying as far as don't go right back to the same specific play, but it's like you got to build off that joint because they saw it work the first time. So you just, the same way you figuring, when you see him, this going to happen, just alter it to a whole nother play. But I don't want to see him shy away from that formation at all with him back there for real. Being that everybody going to think that anyway. So we can build off that for real.
And see, to piggyback on what y'all saying, especially what you said, Dev, as far as switching the play up, I wouldn't even mind seeing Harge and Drelon back there with Shadur. So now you don't know what's coming.
I thought that was the formation.
No, that wasn't the formation. They had Augusta in there, I believe.
I mean, it's the same formation. It's the same formation.
It's the same formation, yeah, but it wasn't the same personnel. It's the same formation, but not the same personnel.
And they did it different because if you watch the beginning of the play, Harge was lined up kind of like behind Shador as if they was hiding him. And then they shifted, and Harge was at quarterback in the middle, and Shador was on the side. But it ultimately ended up them being in the split back formation.
Say drop that link, Dino.
Let me see.
But yeah, I'm more or less speaking on Shador under center, well behind the center, and you having Drelon and Harge flanking him, and you don't have to do that. So now you can really wheel route off of both of them sides, or you can hand it to them, or you can do a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, my thing is I like the setup, bring it back out, and just add to it, build up for sure. Because there's other ways you're gonna be able to get it off. Just get creative in that formation. I just like the fact that they trying some new stuff, man. Digging in that bag for real.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Big fact, big fact.
Hell yeah. Let me see. Let me see what else we could get into, because that's everybody basically. Y'all done with Drelon, right? Shout out to him, man.
Shout out.
Yeah, young boy doing his thing.
Young boy doing his thing, man. I think we could get through this one first. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this one so we get off. And then he had a press conference yesterday as well. Shout out to Charlie for getting his first touchdown in 4 years, dog. That boy been in the program for four joints, and finally got his first touchdown at home. But let's see what he said as far as his relationship with Coach Prime.
Just to talk about getting in the end zone. Coach Prime has been wanting to get that for you, and what did that mean when you finally get in the end zone? And what the reaction you got from your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, first of all the glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be here without him. And I sure want to be here without Coach Prime, and I got to give so much thanks to him. I love him like a second father, and credit to the O-line. My teammates, I love them, love Buff Nation. Matt, go ahead.
Now that's
so humble. So
hell yeah,
humble.
that's the ones I root for, dog. Regardless of your opinion on whether or not you think he should be on the field, nigga. He been there 4 years, dog.
And stayed down, bro.
Stayed down. Well, yeah, you basically wasn't there because he kept fighting, trying to get his find his way. But those type of stories right there, I root for those, dog. So
And
shout out to Charlie for sure.
Am I crispy, Dino?
Hell yeah, you good, huh?
Yeah, you good,
okay,
huh?
because I couldn't get in. But to just follow up on Charlie, man, in the Army, we want those type of guys. They may not be super athletic. They may not think the way you think. They may not feel the way you think. But when it comes to having your back, when it comes to being there when things get hot, you can count on them. Those are the kind of people I like to be around.
Hey, cook. Hey, you cooking right now? Keep going. You cooking because I feel you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all I had to say about that, man. When you got those type of people, in your locker room and that type of atmosphere, 9 times out of 10, you coming out on top.
Come on now.
Hell yes. Big shout out to Charlie. What y'all took away from Charlie Jones? Something that stood out to you, or how you felt?
The fact that they got in there on the first play call, the first touch, that's what's impressive because the offensive line moved them boys off the line, and Charlie bust through that joint and broke a couple tackles, got in there. Proud of that dude, bro. He stayed down and stayed with it. He got his opportunity, took advantage, got it to it.
Yeah, I think I heard Prime say that same thing you just said, Dick. So you stole like who else? Who else got something?
I didn't steal that.
What was wild about it, Dino?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What happened?
Oh my god!
They're gonna have to copyright that thing.
Like we gotta start giving out copyright strikes. Go ahead, though. Who else?
What happened?
Oh my god, bro!
I like how the team rallied with.
Hey, drop them parrots in the chat.
What happened?
Drop them parrots in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I like how the team showed him mad love after that.
Yeah, no doubt. Who that? So look, so what was fire, you know, because I heard some more about it, was that Shador didn't know that Charlie was in the game at the time.
Right.
So it was a RPO. It was either going to be like a run pass option, you know what I'm saying? And Shador said he had saw the pass, but then he said something told him to hand the ball off. So he said once he handed the ball off, he was like, "Oh, that's Charlie," and then it like went in. So you know that's what was fire. The other thing, the voice of the Buffs, you know, Johnson, and you know he's with the other coach, you know, in the booth. So after the game, the voice asks the coach, so which was better, Charlie scoring a touchdown or the whole stadium singing Miss Peggy happy birthday? He said Charlie scoring a touchdown.
Dang.
And Flock and I was building about this, that's Boulder, Colorado.
Right.
It's not Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's politics in like everything, but at the same time, just like I think Big said it when you said it, when like somebody's putting it down like this from day one to the end, come on, man, you gotta reward them.
Facts.
So that's fire, man.
Facts. Yeah. I felt the same way. Good spell though, Charles. That was a good breakdown. Anybody else took something from the Charlie joint?
Yeah, anytime you have a family, man, you want everybody to eat, especially if you consider the man, the father of the household. You want everybody from the oldest to the youngest, and they wanted to get Charlie in the end zone, bro. Prime said he wanted him to get a touchdown before he exited out the Colorado, for exit from Colorado football team. So, and I think he been standing on that from the beginning, though. He wanted Charlie to get in the end zone, and I'm glad he honored his word, bro. And stayed true to it, and found the right time, the perfect time, and to do it.
No doubt. So, in your house, everybody get a bologna sandwich?
No, they get to eat though. Not everybody in my household like bologna sandwich, but everybody get to eat. But everybody will get to eat. That's for sure.
Hey, yo, look, 263 in here. Make sure that like button match the amount of people.
Yeah, it was under 100. I meant to say that.
Absolutely. So let's get them likes up. At least we should be at 200. Show us some love, man. One of the hottest shows. Y'all know that already. Y'all gonna get that good content.
Yeah, and something else that stood out.
Like button.
Something else that stood out to me, besides the Charlie joint, was how Cash Cleveland on one of them assignments, he called it out.
Right.
Somebody missed the blitz protection, and Cash was in their face before they even got to the sideline.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like he taking ownership of that. Hank wasn't doing it like that.
Facts.
Yeah, matter of fact, they was getting on Hank. Remember, well off, from the spring, like Shador was telling Hank, "Yo, speak up,
ownership.
Speak up." Word.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that vid. I remember that video.
Yeah, see, Cash, yeah, he ahead of his time for sure, man. That boy act like he already been there for sure. I ain't gonna lie. And that's the perfect guy that you want to build off for real, man, or build around. Shout out to Cash.
And just one last thing, man. To have our pups out there playing and everybody contributing to the game kills that narrative that after Shador and Hunter leave, we ain't gonna have no team. You crazy as hell if you think that. After seeing what you seeing from our pups coming in, they making an impact on the game.
All right, now let's get in I think the next joint, you already know who the GOAT is for sure, right? Let's start with him because he got a couple clips we got to touch on for sure. Real talk. This guy's just bananas, man. Let's get it
I know where you're going, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's the GOAT. I got a double fell.
Hell of a play.
Yeah, that was nasty work.
I would have had to go sit on the bench after that. Coach got to take me out the game, man. It's over.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's
That
over.
was nice.
It's already over, man. It's over.
That was just different.
Look,
Man.
hey, Dino, the announcer said, "Give this guy the Heisman right now."
Give it to him.
Hey, no, just get it to him, man. After one catch, man.
And we was third. We was
Trav,
third
man,
down
on that
17 on that play, right? Wasn't we third down 17 on that
That was
play?
a fourth. That was 4th and 8.
That was a fourth down.
Oh, it's a
4th and
4th and 8. Oh, that's right. That's right. We did go for 4th and 8. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say is how difficult that is. I used to play basketball. So how difficult it is for him to backpedal and stop on a dime and leap that far in the air. That's hard to do, and it ain't a whole bunch of people that can do that.
With two
It
defenders
really
on
ain't.
it.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Coach will have to take me out the game because I'm getting flags from that point on.
Damn.
We holding them.
I think the play was so crazy. Joel Klatt said, "Man, I gotta watch this one more time."
Right. That's dope, though, man. That's dope. Because he had them in all two for sure. That was a nasty jump. And it was similar to the joint he caught on them last year as well. That was a crazy jump.
Yeah.
He caught damn near the same type of joint, fell damn near the same type of way, too. We was checking that joint yesterday, so Tribe crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
And that wasn't even one of his best games. He said it.
Hell no.
So I mean, for him to be able to pull these type of catches and stuff off, and you having a bad game, bro, that just give the man the Heisman, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Give him the Heisman, bro. He's the best player in all of college football.
It's sold up already, Will. It's sold up, bro. It's done with.
Hey, yo, now being that we spoke on that catch, basically reminding us last year. I saw something else that was dope too, man, with another highlight he had, right? And let's get into Mike, man. Mike even spoke on it as well after he saw the play. This is what he was speaking on.
Just like that. Let me tell you something. You go back in Dallas when Dion was with the Cowboys. He had a touchdown just like that. It looked just like that. Because I remember, and then he started running back towards me. He was like, nigga block. I was like, oh shit. And he scored just like that. Get it up. I'm telling you, should map them two together.
Yeah. Now he spoke on as far as mapping the two plays together, right? And far as that touchdown.
That boy, he wilding, bro. He enjoying himself, bro.
He spoke on
Block.
Y'all gotta chill.
Y'all gotta chill, bro.
Man down, man down.
They on your head.
Hey, man,
Hey, yo,
let
now
Dino
look,
finish,
right?
man.
He,
I want him to cook, man. Let him finish.
Yeah, he what's his name? Michael Irvin spoke on that other touchdown Travis had, as far as a reminder of how Prime had a similar touchdown. Damn near identical, man, the same type of way yesterday. So he was basically banking on, he said, yeah, put them together. So I wound up skipping across this right here.
Here's the reverse. Trickery.
Gets away from one man.
Hunter
He's got some room
steps
now.
up. Hunter dives. Touchdown, Colorado.
Boy, that's
fire.
That's crazy.
Wait, Dano, could you run that one more time, bro?
I'm gonna run it back one more time.
Colorado's coming on the reverse.
Here's the reverse. Trickery.
Gets away from one man. He's got some
Hunter
room
steps
now.
up. Hunter dives. Touchdown, Colorado.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Michael Irvin was on point.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. As much as we be cracking up on him, right? He just for him to see that play on hand.
That's flop, Dino. That's flop, bro.
Just for you to see that play like on hand at the time.
Right.
And that click in your head, like, damn, that looked just like, that's a moment for him, dog, for sure.
Right.
That's a big moment for him, for real. It took him back. That's how we be saying now, you know what I mean? That took him back for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all felt on that adjustment Trav made? Basically freestyling, man, once he saw the play broke down and what they was expecting to happen didn't happen. And he took it
Playmaker,
upon himself to
That goes to
Exactly.
his
Put in the
IQ on the
backyard
field.
football.
That
Nah,
goes
he's
to
just a
his IQ
playmaker.
on the field.
backyard
Yeah,
football,
Unmatched.
IQ on the field. Love both of those for sure.
Playmaker, man. He just
Hell
he saw what he saw. He recognized it early, and he switched courses
yeah.
and made a
Facts.
play.
Facts. Hell yeah. Let me see what they say.
I'm glad he
Yeah.
made.
That's
I'm
just
glad he
Trav
made
being
the play,
Trav, man.
man.
Just straight greatness.
Yeah,
Facts.
you know.
That's just Trav
You know
being
what I'm
Trav.
saying? Because that kind of keep him getting in the end zone, regardless of how he got a touchdown. It keeps him
Right.
at the top of the
Right.
Heisman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he gotta finish these last two games with at least a touchdown, in my opinion, just to keep him. You know what I'm saying? Keep him off of him. You feel me?
Man, that
Chris,
joint don't
Nah,
matter.
No,
it's
Yeah,
done.
he
ain't
ain't
got
It's
got to do
done.
yeah.
nothing.
Okay,
it's
it's
Travis
done,
the
done.
Yeah,
missed
man.
the
Nah,
next two
that
games.
It
Heisman
ain't
Like,
done.
belongs
that's
to
man, it's
it.
him.
done.
I ain't gonna lie.
Buddy
It's
up there
done.
carrying the ball 40 times now. It's over.
Yeah, it's over with. Ain't
Like,
nobody even close.
well, what else he got to do? Kick a field
Hey,
goal?
hey,
He got to
Trav, you
do
can
Right.
sit out if you
for
want.
real.
Right.
It's over.
Yeah.
Nah, because like I said, man,
Nah, he
people.
really could. Yeah, let's talk about that. He can sit out.
But
He can
nah,
sit out. That's
listen.
all.
You know how bad it is. The announcers even telling Genty, hang it up during his game. Real talk.
Hey, look at it like this too.
And this,
Look at it like this too. It
and
ain't
this
no moving no it ain't no moving no goalposts. Hey, remember
Hey,
hey,
true. The
remember what
announcers
the
told him
convers
to hold his head. My bad, Swat.
and his game.
At his game. Word up.
Hey,
Go ahead,
remember what the
Swat.
conversation was
Yeah, that's
before? They was
crazy.
trying to justify if they could just win 6 games, he'll get it. Hey, we
Fact.
over that now. It's over.
Fact.
Right.
It's over.
Put the bow on that. It's over.
Over.
And like, Chris, Chris, think about it though. Every game that these players play, Travis plays too. Because he's playing on offense and defense. So he don't got to do nothing else, man.
And he's only 80. He only 86 or 89 yards from being at 1,000.
And he versing Power 5 teams every week.
Fact.
It's over.
Over with.
That boy Genty went from 11 carries, 20 yards a game. Now it's 40 for $130, man. It's
So
over.
what you doing?
Fell
You
off.
know what that is already. And that's
Fell off.
All right.
Done up.
All right. And then your boy over at Oregon State squeezing out a win. What's his name? Dylan something? I forgot his name. 13-6 Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Get him
Mariota,
out of
little
there.
brother.
Yeah. Get him out of there, man. Come on.
Yeah, get him out of there.
He like 25 anyway. He shouldn't even be eligible for the award. He like 25.
Yeah, it's over with.
Come on, bro. It's
Yeah,
the
he
age limit,
won
bro.
that 4 years.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, bro. It's the age limit.
Hell yeah.
You don't qualify.
Let's stop. Like, Prime said in the presser, man. Like if you can't see it by now, man, you just not. They gonna ask you a question. Where you think? Come on, man.
Yo,
Not
good
even-
call, Charles. Prime
Not-
Word up. Like, stop. What's the
They
question?
asked him to basically make a case for it. He
Right.
Like,
Like, come on.
If I gotta still make a case, then what is we doing?
Yeah, give it to somebody else then, man.
And
Get out
to
of here,
piggyback off that, Charlie, and Chris, how Prime said it, I played for 14 years, and y'all
Right.
still hating on me. Let it go now. Let it go.
Right.
Leave these players be. Let
They
them
trying,
be, man.
they
Let
trying to
them
give
live.
it to Buddy that got every game he averaged 40 plus carries for 150 yards. Nah, man. Give it to the reserve, man.
Yeah, it's
Hey, yo,
over, man.
and don't compare that record
over,
to
man.
no damn Barry Sanders, because I'm pretty sure Barry ain't even have as many carries a
Hey,
game as this dude.
Hey, this enough. Hey, we got to throw this out there too. They did not count Barry Sanders' bowl stats. He really rushed for like 2,900 yards and 44 TDs. They ain't count bowl games back then.
Yeah, so let's get to that.
So he really ain't touching that record.
And Flock, didn't they have less games too?
I think they might have. I know Barry had better competition too. I know Barry was versus Oklahoma and all the boys and all that too.
It was one less game.
One less
They
game.
played 11, and they playing 12.
Right.
Barry probably ain't play no conference game, and he ain't get his bowl game stats counted, man. Come on.
Yeah,
And he probably sat in the fourth quarter.
But shout out to him though, because we ain't.
You know he said in the fourth quarter and blew him out.
You know we don't do no hating, especially on no damn black running back at that. So you know how we playing with that. It's all props to him, but right is right, dog.
Yeah. Hey, Dino, and before you jump to the next topic, shout out to the little Wester blocker for Big Bro on they punt. He saw his brother hit that lane. He said, "Oh, I got to put a hat on somebody."
Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that was good bread. Let's get into that real quick, man.
Word up, cause everybody was blocking on that one.
That up.
I ain't gonna
now,
front.
This based on one of them conversations me and Flock just had at the beginning. As far as a lot of the first things that really happened yesterday, because it's a whole list of a lot of the first time things as far as yesterday. Let's get into this first one up, man. That bro brought it up. Let me see what my dog got.
This wide receiver by a long shot. He had a step. So they'll send it away. Bomeister. And this one returned. Wester straight ahead. Wester with a lane! Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffalo. This kid is sensational.
Yeah. That's that gas, baby.
Yo, and him and Trav got the best celebrations to me. I ain't gonna lie, though.
Yes, sir.
They gotta hook my man Drelon up with them celebrations, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all
Hook
think
my young
his
boy
is
up.
fire because you just know he just gassed.
Yeah, he just be so excited to get
Bro,
in
he
the
can't
end
believe
Hey,
zone.
he's
Drelon,
there.
get in that mirror.
Word, he
Get in that
can't believe
mirror.
he actually on the field doing that shit, bro. Real tough.
He got more TDs coming. He got more TDs coming. Get in that mirror, Drelon.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's that gas, Drelon.
Let's break that down too, because that was big, man. I think us, as far as the panel and our the chat, basically been banking on us to get one explosive play, man. Whether it was a punt return, long run, and we gonna get into that later too. We got both. Well, let's get back into this.
And that's LeJohntay longest punt return of his career, also.
Nice. Best wide receiver by a long shot. He had a step. So they'll send it away. Bomeister. And this one returned. Wester straight ahead. Wester with a lane! Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffalo. This kid is sensational.
Big shout out to Tay, man. Before we
Mark
start
Johnson
cooking
up there having a stroke.
Yeah, he should be the only and commentator for any CU games for the rest of the year.
But Mark Johnson up there going crazy up there.
Gus Johnson.
Let's go.
Let's get into it. Go ahead, Unc. I heard you popping out.
Yeah. So Wester, DNVR, Scott asked RK, since he's been following Colorado, where does he rank Wester up there with those greats? And he said, man, he up there.
The best.
He
I've
up
seen
there.
that.
And I'm paraphrasing a little bit. I can't get it word for word, but he actually just put him on a pedestal that, he probably wouldn't give anybody else to be up there outside of Hunter and Shador. He said, yeah, he up there.
Yeah, Unc right on track though, Dino. They definitely said that he's one of the best ever to touch the pigskin at Colorado.
That's dope. Coming from a homer like that too, man. I've been, you know what I mean, a part of that program as long as he was. And he saw some great years too, but Wester to be in that same conversation, that's fine.
Nah, that's super fire, man.
Hell yeah. Now how far as them explosive plays like we spoke on.
I didn't even know his brother was out there with him. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the one to open up the gap for him.
His brother also had a little partial punt block too, also. So
I got another C, y'all. I got another C that's been thrown around, and it's called complementary football. And like when you think about it, right? The offense been doing their thing, the defense has been doing their thing, but finally, special teams put a touchdown on the board. So now you got special teams, offense, and defense all in the same game. And once Wester broke that, it actually made the game easy because we was under a little of that slow start pressure. But Wester bust that and boom, no bucket though. But go ahead.
Yeah, that was But nah,
Yeah, that was aggressive. That was an aggressive one. God. Dang, that was aggressive.
That boy got shaky pants.
You gotta get the no bucket clause. You gotta get the no bucket
That
clause.
boy got
He said
stretched
them old
pants.
heads be no bucketing crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
Don't forget, we got no bucket mugs out there too. There's some merch out there you can get.
Tell them tap this thing up there. Now look, Charles, that was a good breakdown. Besides the ending for sure, and we had another good a big play too. But let's speak on what's the overall game. What type of game you think he had besides the
A consistent West today.
There you go.
Except for he
I
didn't
would
get a
say,
tutty on offense, but he got his tutty.
He got 10 catches though.
I would say Wester was the spark plug for our offense to get back on track. I believe that game, he started the fire for the offense to get it
But
back
hold
on
up.
track.
Hey,
That's what I was waiting on right there. Good point. Because somebody else brought that up yesterday, but that's the response I was waiting on as far as that clip. The timing of that kick return, like we spoke on yesterday. I think that was crucial, dog. And I think that did give us a spark.
Perfect time, man.
But hey, Dino in the panel, y'all see how T.O. came to him? He said, hey, they gonna follow you. Lead them. They gonna follow you.
Facts. Facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
That's
And
right. He said that.
T.O. been basically tapping in the Western, man, trying to get in his head since the Nebraska game for real. So I know that's why we be rooting for T.O. basically to get a part of that staff, man, because he bring good energy to them boys and they respond to him, dog. You can tell they respect his opinion and stuff like that. Because ever since we had that conversation with T.O. after the Nebraska joint, he been kicking up. I ain't gonna lie. He been kicking up. Basically telling him, be patient, man. Be
Yeah,
patient.
facts.
You know who you is.
Facts.
Word. You know who you are already. Go ahead and just do your thing. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the same case for Will too. Let's get in the Will. We can do them both at the same time.
Man.
No buck. Let's get in the Will. Basically,
I'm glad you cleaned your language up, Dino. I'm glad you cleaned it up. That was wild.
Same time.
Well, let me say this about Will, and this is just from the interview. He talked about how sometimes he get in his own head, or he get in this, he can easily get upset about not making the plays, and so to see him get that to fumble the ball and then come back to make those plays was encouraging to me, and I'm hoping that will help him get out of his head sometimes with no bucket. With how you think about missing out on some plays. Some kids is really hard on themselves sometimes. Maybe to the it could be detrimental, but I'm seeing him grow right before our eyes, bro. We're seeing the kid grow.
Word up. And whoever didn't catch that Reach the People interview with Shepard, check it out, man. It's fire. Dino, you there?
He'd be back.
Oh, okay.
And I like how Prime, did y'all watch the well off when Prime got on the offensive line super crazy? He's like,
oh yeah,
get back out there and score.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he got he cussed. Well, he didn't cuss him out, but he might as well get cussed out because he was man. He letting them
And I
know.
like how Coach had to pull Kyle Hill Green back. He's like, hey, this ain't the NFL. These niggas will throw a flag on you.
Exactly.
Bucky bleeped that part. He said, these niggas will throw a flag on you. Don't do that no more.
Yeah. But and like the other thing that I peeped about that too is that he was kind of telling Green like, yo, you already in the league. You know what I'm saying? You are older. Let the young cats do all that wild stuff. You are in the league, Carry yourself like that. That's what I peeped too.
Yeah, I peeped that.
Yep.
Fact. Shout out to Miss Goddess. Shout out to Sis too. I saw you pop up down there. Coach Dre, what's up with you? Yeah. Hey, yo, my bad too. That joint just kicked me off after that. after that joint. But I'm not sure if y'all spoke on Will already. Basically,
Yeah, we were
with
chopping
Will.
it up with Will about Will. We was talking about, you
Hell yeah.
know, so I mentioned the fact that, you know, he gets upset with himself when he doesn't make a play, and he takes it, you
Right.
know, he say he could take it to he take it hard. He's hard on himself when he be mad. So the fact that he was able to drop the fumble the ball and then come back and make those two big plays was major for him. And a step up, just not holding on to stuff, letting it go, let it be a moment.
I need my man Terrell to pop out, man. I'm waiting for my man to pop outside, man. He ain't showed up yet. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for him.
yeah. Terrell, I
Yeah,
think is a little nervous, man. That
yeah,
spotlight is a little big right now for him.
yeah. We think
Right.
that spotlight kind of cooked him a little
Yeah, it look
bit.
like the receiver room set up right now, man. It's too kind of late in
Right.
the season.
Right. Absolutely. And I think we spoke on that when y'all was asking for him earlier yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Told
spotlight
y'all for
cooked him
sure, right? It's the
because he
timing
had.
thing. Man.
Yeah.
Maybe like we said, let him go ahead and get right, and then
Mhm.
he'll be able to shine next year or something. But the path we on right now, we don't have no time, bro, to be patient with you catching up to speed. And when there's other
Right.
guys that's already ready, and you saw
Right.
how they plugged in Drelon into that spot, and you saw he flourished yesterday. So we got a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
time
So
in right
All
now.
and
right.
I'm glad they
So
made that move too.
Hell
so I
yeah,
got I
absolutely.
got this, Dino. Since you said the Draylon joint, so since Draylon popping out like he popping out no bucket, do you think we shut Jimmy down for another game? Make sure he's completely healthy.
Hell no.
No, no way. If
Well,
he
we
healthy,
missed
he
it.
healthy.
We
He gotta
missed.
go.
J5 was missed yesterday because
Well, let
of
me tell you
it.
something. Yeah, I was about to say, let me tell you something with that point, King. What Draylon did, right? And Jimmy is way faster as far as dangerous, more dangerous than Draylon. Now, hell yeah, the young boy did his thing, but mid game, we was banking up. We was basically asking for that because Jimmy missing. We think that slowed down that offense as far as somebody being able to take it over top and freeing up that bottom for like a Travis on the slant or something like that. So Draylon did exactly what we wanted Jimmy to do, but he wasn't healthy. So I like
Right.
the way they plugged Draylon in for that spot and they opened the game up for it.
Yeah,
But
I was
hell
just
no, we're
asking.
not sitting Jimmy down for
Mhm.
hell
And,
no.
you know, yeah.
Nah.
And to add to that, um, J5 was missed because J5 is a good blocker as far as receiving when it comes to receiving, blocking receivers and stuff like
Right.
that. So, and he does a very damn good job of it, which we had to kind of get Miller in there because Terrell was. I mean, I'm not. Timmons was missing some of his blocking assignments. Some guys were just coming in there like this open field for getting he wasn't on his blocking assignment. So yeah, Jimmy was missed for
Yeah.
sure. But we have
Couple of
good players
them
coming
bubble
in.
screen stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
Jimmy.
Yep.
He
Yep.
couldn't play those, and you see we wasn't successful in running them joints because we didn't have out there blocking. So hell no, I think we'd take Jimmy on back for sure. But Draylon did his thing though. That's what he there for though. Draylon there for what I mean. Next guy
Yeah.
up
Clean up.
type.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Javon gonna get
Clean
He
up
gonna get
duty.
his though.
we gonna have him for a minute. We're gonna
Hell
be
yeah,
able to enjoy his game for a good while, you know?
Mhm.
yeah, hell yeah. So shout out to both of them for real. Shout out to Weston too. Let me see what else we had on the board, and then we probably can wrap that game up and start getting into the rest of the conference and how that stuff played out yesterday, man. Because
Mhm.
all the hole in your head, it was a lot of that yesterday. Let me see. I think
Yeah.
we had some more clips in here. Let me just make sure. 1 second, bear with me. All right, let's get it this one right here. This shout out to my dog on this one too.
Mm.
What does it mean when you have a player just come in and be more special than what you think he is in the beginning, like when he comes out?
I don't think any player could outdo our expectation. We have tremendous expectations. I had a conversation when we run out and the guys get on the knee and pray, and Quincy Wiggins just was on my heart, and I went and hugged him and embraced him and told him how much I love him, how much I'm proud of him, that he hadn't given up, that he still practices hard, even though he's on the scout team. He goes hard every day to give us the proper look. And I mean, I was darn in tears because I was just giving him love. And he looked at me, he said, Coach, I would never quit on you. I would never quit on you. And he made a couple plays in the game tonight, at the conclusion of the matter. But that stuff means something to me, man, because I love these young men like they're mine. So to see and to look in his eyes and hear him say, I would never give up on you, Coach. I would never quit on you. I'm going to work my butt off. I don't give a darn if I'm in there or not. So I love that because that embodies who, what, why, and how this program is. Thank you, sweetheart. God bless you.
All right, let's get into that, man. Shout out to Quincy, man. Being patient, waiting his time. That's the major thing, I think, that patience that I took out of that for real, right? Because we saw a lot of guys from that last team get impatient, and they in unfortunate situations right now. A couple of them only touched the field one time, and some of them hurt, and some of them ain't even touched the field. So I think Quincy, that should be a lesson learned as far as you being patient. And he's going to play a major role in these upcoming seasons as well. But let's speak on the fact that they plugged him in yesterday, and he got I think he got a sack.
Yeah, he got a sack.
No,
Yeah.
Or a tackle for a
I
loss.
think he got a fumble recovery.
No,
I
like
thought it was a fumble
tackle.
recovery.
And a tackle.
He had
And a
a
fumble
tackle for
recovery
loss.
too, right?
I
No,
can't
he
even
had
hear
a
y'all.
fumble
Y'all
recovery.
just somebody just shoot out there. What you said, Fluff? What he had?
I think he got a tackle and a fumble recovery, right? Didn't he recover that Shiloh fumble?
Yeah, I think that
Nah,
was
that
it.
wasn't
Right.
him. That was King Wade. That was King Wade.
Yeah. Wade got that fumble recovery.
Yeah, let's get into him and Keaton on this one, right? But touch on the Wiggins joint.
Whoa, pause.
Right.
Pause on what?
I'm just
I
messing.
missed.
What's good, y'all, man? It's been a minute.
Oh, my
Who
boy.
is that?
It's
That's
Polly.
Polly in the building?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paulie
what's
done popped
good?
out.
It's been a while, guys. It's been a while.
Shout out, Polly.
Yeah, life been lifing, bro.
Yeah, don't trip on it, Polly. You already know where we at, so you did right.
Good,
When you got time, jump right in for sure.
But
I just
speaking of Quincy Wiggins, right? Since we're talking about Wiggins, I like that. I don't know if you guys seen yesterday. Like our pass rush was kind of like I think we had like 4 sacks, but
Yep.
at some points in the game, our pass rush wasn't really getting there. And I'm not taking anything away from Utah. Their O-line was playing well, but we started to really get to Wilson once we brought in Quincy Wiggins, and then we brought in, I think it was Barnes as well, right? Once we kind of switch up the middle, because I love Chidozie, but he's not really like a pass rusher, right? But sometimes we kept him in there sometimes because I don't know why. I do know why, because he's a great player. But I think sometimes we could have taken him out earlier a little bit when we knew they were going to pass the ball and bring in Barnes and stuff. And once we did that, we started to see like our pass rush, especially up the middle, started getting to. And that's what led to that interception, that DJ McKinney interception, because it was
Shout out
Barnes
to Wiggins.
and Wiggins that was really chasing him.
Yep. And when you put in those new guys like that, they coming with their own unique moves. You know, that each person got their own plan, so they might be set up for one type of defense from the first quarter. Then you got these sophomores, these freshmen, these juniors coming in putting their work on. You gotta understand, our twos in practice go up against the ones.
Absolutely. Shout out to Coach Dre. He said that's why Prime is the best coach in college. Said and the kids wanted to play for him, and that's why college football was scared of him basically. And the selflessness, that's a big deal, man. As far as this year, because we got a lot of major guys that took downward roads. You know what I mean? Compared to how they performed on their prior teams, they accepted the role on this team and it's working. For real, so that's a good point. That selflessness point, Coach Dre. And the young men.
So I want to follow up on that, Dino.
Go ahead. I got you. He said, and the young man and guys, glad that their roles that big. Yeah, that's a fact. As far as Drelon, like we said, he more so surprised, but that's why our celebrations Right.
Shout out Drelon, Old Miller. Well, no, Drelon from Texas, but Old Miller and Wiggins, they from that boot, man. Shout out to them boys.
Hell yeah! Shout
right
out
next
to
door.
Wiggins,
LSU,
Will
Wiggins is
Shepard
like a
from there
sophomore,
too.
right?
LSU Porter
Will
Ring
Shepard
too.
from there too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from the
Wiggins is a sophomore, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
all right.
Sophomore, he from that rack. He from Baton Rouge.
Right. Go
But
ahead and speak
even
to that point though, Charles. I heard you trying to jump in there.
So
go
now
ahead.
because that's what Coach Jay talked about. So basically, what it is like the number one reason why, like this whole propaganda machine is against Prime because Prime got genuine
Right.
love. Prime said, "I love him like I love my own." And see, Prime got, and
Facts.
most of us play ball, so they pretend to be that to us, but it never was that. It was all about wins and losses. So this is genuine love.
Facts.
So they need to stop that because if they let Prime grow, it's a wrap. So
Facts.
this right here is like genuine love to where Quincy Wiggins says, "Yo, I'm not hitting the portal." You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because I ain't getting no burn. I'm staying here because I love you and you are also teaching me something. The
I
other
have a
the other
key
Facts.
point,
point.
yo, check this out,
I'm
fellas. The
back,
other
baby.
point I want to make, when you take 4 number 1 wide receivers and put them all on the same team, what does that do? That kills ego. And now that makes these wide receivers into like uh universal receivers because you got to block. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just can't catch. So like Shepard says, "Yo, I'm much better." Because I could run the whole route tree. So like when you take stars and then make them all work together, which is love, unity, man, yo, it's a wrap, man. So what Coach Prime is doing, what he's putting on display through Well Off, Reach the Media, Uncle Nearly is crazy, and now Dukes is on the team. But yo, it's about this love movement, which translates back to the field because Coach Prime says, "Yo, you gotta love this,
Hey,
and
that's
once
perfect
once you
because
love
I
it,
was gonna
that's
speak
it.
on
Go
that.
ahead,
Yeah,
go
that
ahead."
the point I was wanting to bring up that everybody in here, probably everybody in America, gonna agree on is there's a huge difference between when somebody love you and they hate you and they fussing at you. When somebody love you and they fussing at you, you receive that like, oh man, he kind of disappointed in me. Versus somebody hate you, yelling at you, you're not gonna listen to nothing he got to say about you. And when
Big
he come in
difference.
and talking to these young guys, like they first experience as a freshman or even if they sophomores, juniors who transfer, when they get there and experience that love from Coach Prime that they ain't used to from a different coach, oh, it shows because everybody that end up leaving in the portal, it really be butt hurt about some type of issues that they had with Coach Prime are not playing versus not being a team player. You know what I mean? And everybody that agreed, that the pass blocking and the people coming pulling and getting in the way of everybody so they can make a big play, man, that show that everybody got a role to play on the team. Whether you on special teams, whether you on the bench as a freshman, and they call your number, and you a freshman, and you get to shine. The ESPN talking, saying your name, like you receive that love differently, man. That's all I'm
Yeah,
And
and let me
and on top of that too, not even 4 number 1 receivers. You got 4 number 1 DBs on the other side too.
Come on now. And
and,
then you
and let me,
got Hood, who Hood is one of the best,
saying.
but
Man,
still choosing to sit back and just learn. Take
and,
his
and to
time,
add to
man.
that,
Ain't no
the
rush. Go ahead.
acquisition of Robert Livingston was genius. This man,
Genius.
this man this man embodied that culture, and he put it on his back, and you wouldn't even think, you would think that they was around for 4 or 5 years together. That these kids was around him for four or
man,
five years.
man.
It's less than
Come on,
six
man.
months, bro. Less than 6 months, and they will run through a wall for Robert Livingston because he genuinely loves these kids and try to put them in the
Come
best
on, man.
position to
You ain't
win, bro.
Coach
That's
didn't just hit the
that
portal.
was
He was
man.
getting
That was
like-minded men, people that thought
Mm-hmm.
like him. He was building something
Right.
bigger than. a 5-star recruiting class. He wanted like-minded men.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so just to piggyback off of what everybody's saying, right? And the thing is, yeah, a lot of players don't get playing time, but it's not because Coach Prime don't want to give them playing time, right? If you notice, like in the interview, Coach Prime was talking about how the team was pretty much we were supposed to be up like 35 before the half, right? But due to like the way we was playing at the beginning, that's why like we was on up 21 to what 9, but he was expecting us to be up more so that later on in the second half or like the fourth quarter he can bring in those guys that haven't been playing. If you notice, he kind of did
Alpha
that at the
dog.
end. At the end, he did that but the thing is, he had to kind of slow down with doing that because like 4 minutes left in the game, you saw Utah going down and hitting all their tight ends. It looked like they got a little bit of life. Until he threw the interception. That's when they were like, okay, cool, bring in the second team, bring in the second team. But it's not that he haven't been wanting to play some of these guys that's been on the bench. But if you look at our previous games, we kind of get like static in the third or fourth quarter to the point where it's like they're not scoring enough to bring in the second guys because it's like I can't trust them to not let them come back, even though I want to play them.
Right.
So,
Right. I think speaking to Charlie's point, as far as like you said, with the selflessness and the players being patient. Miss Asia spoke on that as well. She said, I was thinking about Colton Hood. She said he made a good choice because Auburn is terrible this year. That's a fact. Said he is playing on a good team with his brother and playing and making an impact. That was a good point. And I think
wow.
Yeah, that was a good point, Miss A. Shout out
Hey,
to Miss
and
A.
and to piggyback off Miss Asia, shout out to her. Not even Colton, DJ, because DJ was at Oklahoma State.
Facts.
DJ said, "Nah, let me go ahead and bounce real quick."
But the thing
DJ
is,
got his
a lot
first
if you
interception last week. I mean, this past Saturday too, man. Shout out
oh
to
yeah, he
DJ,
did.
man. Man.
We're gonna let Flock do the breakdown of the we all basically gonna do the breakdown of the first time situation that
But the thing is, the
point,
people that Coach Prime brought in, right? If you look at some of their resume, a lot of them were like good players on awful teams, right? And one of the things, if you watch like the interview when like DMR, DVR, whatever their name is, my bad, DNVR. Let me put some respect on them, right? As well as Uncle Neely and everybody that do the interview with these players, a lot of them talk about they wanted to come to a winning culture. They want to win, like especially in their last year, because they've been on teams that were 2-10 and 4-8, and like they haven't been winning in their previous programs, and even not just winning.
shout out
My bad. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, a lot of them like they haven't not just winning in a big skill, but even Preston Hodge said like he wasn't winning in the way he was getting trained. And he knew there was something off. He's like, the way I'm getting trained, I'm not getting trained like NFL, like the way I'm about to go to the NFL, but I'm not my technique is off, all this stuff is off. And he bet on himself, even though he came from Liberty and Liberty won, but he wasn't winning with his technique. So it was two things that was happening with the players that were brought in. They wasn't winning as a team, and some of them wasn't winning as in their technique. So when you bring all those people together that wants to work to win as a team and also winning with their technique, you create this environment where it's like, bro, I can't be selfish. I have to do what I need to do so the team can
Become a
win.
stand-up guy. You feel me? You hold the dope for
Let
those.
me
You
ask you
know
a question, Paulie. Let me ask you a question. Where were you standing at the beginning of the season? Is what I want to know.
You
Where
said
were
what?
you at with the team with Prime was doing at the beginning of the season before everything clicked? Where were you standing at?
What do you
What was
mean?
your
Hey,
stance
chill.
on it?
Record?
Probably was like you.
Yeah, Polly was one of the
Yeah.
ones, man. He was with
I'm
us.
just asking, man.
Nah,
Why y'all?
No, are
I'm
you
just
asking like
asking.
as
nah,
far as like as far
bro.
as the
I'm
record?
just asking.
When they try to
What was your
when you
record?
ask
Yeah.
when you ask a question and they respond, it ain't them attacking you, bro.
He's
They
gonna
basically
No,
tell him
my
trying to
my
about
tell
that
you.
record,
10 and 2.
my
Yeah, they
record.
basically trying to tell you the same stance you had. Polly was going around these platforms, dog, with that Colorado flag up from the start.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Facts.
asking.
He planted the flag.
Facts. On
Bro, I
them
was
other
getting
joints
attacked for
that
my
them other
flag.
platforms that
Yeah,
we
Polly
No,
was
no,
using.
you
going
wasn't
crazy,
getting.
Unc. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah,
He was
not over
pulling
here.
up everywhere.
On the other side, they was calling Polly. He was fanning out. He was crashing out and
Facts.
all
Right.
that type stuff.
What was your record prediction, Polly?
I had
That's what I
in
was
general
asking.
I had them going 8-4, but I said
Okay.
I remember I went back and I decided to do like more research on like the other teams, and I'm like, damn, we can go 10-2 because
Right, there you
a
go.
lot of these teams like I don't see them come, especially like when I was finding out information from the other the people that do the shows on the other team.
My bad, Polly. Go ahead. Nah, they down
Yeah,
there rocking for you, though. Ms. Johnson said, he said, what? Go ahead. Go ahead,
no, the
Polly.
people that was doing the information on the other teams, like when I started listening to what they were saying about their team, I was like, yo, we're going 10-2. Because a lot of these people did not have trust in the quarterbacks on their team. And they were
Facts.
talking about a lot of other players too on their teams that couldn't, especially in the wide receiver room, that couldn't catch the ball, corners that couldn't cover. And I'm like, damn, yeah, we're going 10-2. And I said, this Kansas game that's coming up, I said we were going to blow them out. I stood on that. I remember getting yelled at by a certain
Mm-hmm.
person I can't name, but I said Kansas, we are going to blow Kansas out. So
Right.
we'll see this week. But that was like my big prediction.
No doubt.
Facts.
13 and
Hey,
2.
Dino, real quick, you got a couple super chats that like slid through.
Damn. See, that probably happened
Mm-hmm.
when I backed out. My bad. Let me see. I see one. I don't see the
Miss
I don't see the
Johnson, I
other.
think.
I
Yeah,
think it
Miss
was Sands
Johnson.
and Miss
Miss
Johnson. My
Johnson
bad.
dropped one.
My bad, sis, because when it kicked me off, it blanked the super chat out though. But I appreciate it though, Miss Johnson, for sure. Big shout out to Sands. I see Sands up there. He said I won my parlay. Oh yeah. Hell yeah,
Well,
Sands. Big shout out to
So
Sands, man. Appreciate you.
so
Hell
Miss
yeah. That was
Johnson,
an easy dub.
You
Miss
all
Johnson
right.
gave the super
My
chat.
bad, Queen. My bad, Miss Johnson. She said no,
She
hers
said,
was old, but I
okay,
didn't catch it.
okay,
Hell
you
yeah.
got it now though.
Nah, it's not gonna pop up, bro. Once they kick
Okay,
me out, everything basically, you know what I mean?
all right. So
Get erased up.
she just asked about the Juju Lewis situation. So we can get into that whenever.
I'm not, we can't, cause I don't even know
Okay.
nothing about it.
Well, him,
You
you
get
know
what I'm saying?
him decommitted.
Yeah, he just
That's
decommitted
a
from
Oh,
USC.
so
yeah.
that's new
That's a
news. Let's go ahead, cook. If you know
oh
That's
about it.
crazy.
you ain't know?
Nah, hell
Nah,
nah.
Oh,
spin the block. Let
no.
us know.
I ain't know that.
For
That's
sure.
why I said go ahead.
Nah,
Shoot.
it's all in the Discord. Juju just
I'm
decommitted
on
from
here now, Charles.
USC.
That's why I
No,
said just
no, no,
shoot
no,
it,
no,
my
no,
boy.
no, 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 no. I got you. But not Juju decommitted from USC.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? On
Wow.
three,
that's major
on
news.
three, yeah, on three made the post, and
Man,
I
y'all
think
playing. He
Nah, he just
decommitted.
decommitted, and then Hassan Longstreet
D-E.
committed to USC. So they're just running a.
decommitted.
No, I'm saying Hassan
Dang.
Longstreet, a 5-star quarterback,
Right,
committed to USC, and Juju
right.
Lewis decommitted from USC just today.
Dang.
okay, okay. So
That's big news.
Can
Shout out
we
to
can
Miss
we stop
Johnson,
acting
though, dog.
love?
Hell yeah, that's big news right there. Shout out to Miss Johnson and shout out to Charles for the
No
update.
doubt.
Good looking, Miss Johnson. I ain't even know that for sure. I ain't know that. So well shit, that's dope. Let's bring up somebody else though while we were speaking on them other guys that got their chance too to shine yesterday. Stoudemire stepped in. Full
yeah,
breakdown odds.
Woo!
yes, sir.
So let's get in
Woo!
Stoudemire too, man. Gotta shout out the other young boy for sure. Coming in, stepping in, like we say, next man up and did his thing. He did his thing for sure, man.
And the fact that he's able to be moved around, Dino,
Yeah,
that you can play different positions, make you more a better product to go into the NFL because coaches can use you in more than just one facet of the game.
facts.
And he's performing, and he's performing and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a lot better. But he's performing at it's no drop off when he come in. Let me say it that way, and I like that.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
like
that's a good
go,
point.
facts.
Let
And
me
going into next year, that's Carter's spot. One of them safety spot. That's Carter off top.
No question.
Right. Hell yeah, I
Whatever
agree with
position
that.
he at,
Somebody got
Carter
to
From
be
where
thrown
it stand at
him
now,
on
hell
that
yeah, I
spot.
agree with that for sure. He earned it. Let me see. Shout out to East Coast Kid, man, on the super chat. My dog. He said, shout out to the panel. He said everything is playing out just the way it needs to. He said we don't have to do anything but keep winning. That's a fact, kid.
One
Appreciate you
love.
too, kid. Hell yeah, all love on that one for sure.
Nah, that's real
Yeah,
right there.
hell yeah, Miss Johnson. Appreciate that, sis, for sure.
Speaking
That
of
was a big one.
players to shout out, Keaton Wade.
Yeah, let's get into that too.
My prediction next game, you might see him a lot more than Bentley. Now, Bentley, if they're just trying to run the ball, I'm about to explain why.
Polly, what you be talking
Like,
about,
damn,
man?
bro.
Ooh,
Y'all know I
ooh.
respect
Polly, I
Them
thought you
fight
coming back
words,
better than that,
Polly. Them
man.
fight words, bro.
Hey,
Said what?
I'm about to explain why.
Dino said what?
Polly,
Come on, Polly.
Polly,
Hold on,
Polly
let
from
him
the
explain why,
ghetto.
because he don't need no
He
explaining.
loaded.
Go ahead, Polly.
See, I be saying
Go
He
ahead,
got the
Polly.
stuff, and then
Teflon
people
vest.
Yeah,
no, I be saying stuff, and then people question what I say, and
this
then
is what
later
we
on they
miss
come back
about
and be
Waistband.
Pop.
like, "Oh, you was right."
Yeah, this is what we miss about Polly right here, Fly. He going
Boy had
rock
a hot
out.
take.
Yeah,
That boy
he
had a
gonna
hot
have a
take.
hot take, some wild joints. Go ahead, man. Let
Yeah,
me
and
hear
then
it.
people always come back and be like, "Damn, bro, you was right, bro."
Nah, I want to hear this.
Nah, I ain't never heard
All
that.
right,
Stop
I
that
ain't
Polly.
cap.
never heard
Stop
nobody
that
say
cap,
that. I
man.
ain't gonna
I
lie.
got a little kickback for
You
you.
gonna make
Go
us
ahead.
run them
Nah, yeah,
tapes
but
back.
let him finish his point though, because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
fair.
Okay,
Finish your
so
point, but hold your
one of the
head, because that
best,
chat gonna go crazy if it don't make sense. Go
yeah,
ahead.
one of the best drive that if you were a scout and you were a coach and you were paying attention, one of the best drive that Utah had was when they were attacking our linebackers with their tight ends.
Right.
And the main person they were going after was Bentley. If you was paying attention on the drive where they hit the tight ends like 5 times in a row, they went to Bentley's side. They went above him. They try to our defense try to replace him by putting Hill Green there, but they still threw the ball over Hill Green. But the thing is, Hill Green has the ability to move around a lot more fluidly than Bentley. That's how he got that interception in the game. So what I think our defense is going to do, because Kansas State, they don't have like a great tight end, but they're going to see that on film. And so what our defense is going to do, if they come out passing more, we will put Keaton Wade in that spot for Bentley, or we might even put, unless Hodge comes back, or if Hodge don't come back, then we'll put Keaton Wade there. But if Hodge come back, we'll put Stoudemire, because that way he can cover the running back, and he can also cover that area for the tight end. Because what Kansas State likes to do, they likes to throw the ball a lot more to their running backs. And if they
Polly,
see that
what
on
you
film,
talking
they
about, bro?
attack the tight end.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Bentley issue, man. I
Polly,
think it was more of a zone
yeah.
issue.
Yeah,
I
you
think it was
right.
a zone issue. I
That was
don't
the
think it was
Yeah,
zone,
but Bentley
and
is not a
Nah,
great
I warned you.
zone player.
right, Polly. But hold on, that was
Yes.
the zone number one. But what you talking about is us going in and like dime,
I
and that don't
warned
got
you.
nothing to do with
Ooh.
Bentley.
Yeah.
No, I
If you
understand,
asking
but
for
Bentley,
if you
Navigate your way through that, Polly.
nah,
Keaton
Polly,
Wade is
if you asking for first of all, Bentley and Keaton Wade don't play the same position. So that's just number one. They already don't even play the same position.
Right.
But number two, you talking about pretty much like a dime formation with one linebacker. That don't have nothing to do with Keaton Wade. It's just take
Keaton Wade
Bentley
has
out and
come
put
in
a
for Bentley before. Like that's what whenever he
But he
comes,
come in the
Bentley
blitz. He
comes
don't
out.
come in the cover. He come in
He
the
came. He
blitz.
if go back and watch the Utah game. He came in to cover.
when
He came in for Bentley and he came in to cover. He
and what happened.
pretended to go. He pretended to go on a blitz, and then he backed
Okay.
back out to cover.
How many plays?
Okay,
Like
so
one
he was
play, a
on one
couple
zone
plays,
play.
right?
Yeah, because
He was on
like
Keaton
one
Wade.
zone
one, right?
play.
Yeah, he
Okay.
came. No, I think it was like 2 plays.
Okay.
Right.
So he did it 2 plays, and you think he should just do that all game next game?
So Polly,
Because he has the
hit.
fluidity and he has the ability to cover.
Yeah, so
But
is
Polly,
you
what you
saying
saying is
it's situational type joints, man? Like
Yeah, if we start to
Right.
see, what I'm saying is that if we start, Bentley is the main starter, but if we start to see them hit that tight end again, because the thing is, we couldn't really do the substitution because they were going fast. They wasn't substituting.
Right.
They were just hitting that tight end. But the moment they stopped for a second. We replaced Bentley, and then we put Stoudemire.
Nah, they hit
put Nikhil Hill Green.
The tight end caught a pass on Hood. He caught a pass on McKinney for a touchdown. And a lot of times where them safety zones was. It had nothing to do with no Bentley.
Why was Hood in the game?
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't he be in the game?
Listen to the question. Why was Hood covering the tight end?
Because
Hood
was probably in a dime. They probably was in a dime package.
If Hood is the nickel corner, like Stoudemire sometimes is the nickel safety. Safeties and
y'all
corners
making
guard
it seem
tight
like
ends.
I'm trying to say get Bentley.
No,
out
wait,
the
hold
game.
on.
No, I'm saying
safeties and corners guard tight ends, bro. That's not. It's regular football.
I'm not saying that is regular football. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying Bentley is trash. I'm saying there was a reason we had to switch up our formation and had Colton Hood cover that tight end. It just so happened the tight end caught an incredible ball. That's just what happened. But the thing is, the coach noticed what I noticed.
Right.
Like they kept on
we
hitting.
all know Bentley's not the greatest cover linebacker. So you come in with like different packages, Polly. But look, Polly, real quick, the Wade issue is that Wade just played his 4th game. There's a red shirt situation going on.
I don't think he red shirt no more.
Yeah, bro.
I
don't have like
I don't think he red shirt no more.
4 sacks in 3 games, bro.
I understand that, but I'm saying according to him. I mean, have you heard from the coaches yet? I haven't. So I'm just saying there's a possibility that he might not play the next game.
Man, they going to the.
They don't even play the same position. Hold on. They don't even play the same position, so that don't even matter.
Hey, look what Polygon said though. He said, hey, look what Polygon said though. Polygon said he had 4 sacks in 3 games. So what we got him out there covering for?
Because our linebacker wasn't able to cover.
No,
I ain't see Bentley really covering. I seen him in zone. I ain't see him 1-on-1 with no tight end for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, shout out to Poly, man.
Bro, Bentley can cover the tight end 1-on-1. That's why you put him in zone.
Nah, I ain't
the person that can cover the tight end 1-on-1 is Hood.
That was a bad take. I ain't gonna lie, Paul. You probably got your reasons though, but I think you would have been better off just saying
so I just want to say this lastly, Gino. I just want to say it lastly.
What you asking for him to do, we got other guys to do that, Paulie. That's what I'm not.
No, I'm just saying. Are you guys gonna apologize if y'all see Wade doing it next?
Bro, you know we ain't got no
problem. I ain't apologizing. I ain't apologizing to nothing.
Hold on, Paulie. Wait, Paulie. Hold on, Charles. Number one, Paulie, they don't play the same position. They don't play the same position.
I just want to say, are you gonna apologize if you see him doing it?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't apologizing.
Hold on, Fly, because he about to try to finesse. We're not going to apologize
if
we see somebody else dropping coverage from the DN. If Keaton Wade's lined up at DN and he drops in the flats, bro, that's not him switching positions with Bentley. That's just he's at DN and we called the zone play. We want our DN to drop in coverage. That ain't
crazy work.
Facts, and I seen Tajay McCoy do that same exact play right there. Come on. That's not him covering no tight end 1-on-1.
I'm just saying, if you see it next week, are you gonna
wait, but who Kansas tight end? They don't got no Utah tight ends.
And then
Utah,
the other thing,
bro, their great Utah tight end was injured.
What we talking about? Kansas State.
Utah breeds tight ends too. Utah breeds tight ends. Kansas don't breed tight ends.
Don't even worry about the tight end. Kansas' problem is they up quarterback. He's not gonna complete that pass anyway, Polly. So we ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah. So now I guess you gotta apologize for that take now, Polly.
Daniel's gonna miss the target, yo.
The University of Kansas, not Kansas State.
Right, Kansas, right?
Right.
Bro, Kansas right now is hot, bro. They just beat BYU. Bro.
They just scored 17 points. How they hot?
Because they just beat 2 teams that was ranked.
They beat 2 teams that's on the decline.
Hey, you gotta know when
BYU gets slipped by Utah, right? Hold on. BYU gets slipped by Utah, and Iowa State on a 2-game loser streak. They not hot. Them teams wasn't hot. Them teams on the decline. They beat 2 declining teams.
Ain't nothing. They gotta have a Shadur, bro.
They still
beat.
We did that.
Glad you said that.
Bro. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Charles.
They just beat 2 ranked teams
Kansas fools
in the top 10.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
Hey, Flock, I'm glad you said that, Flock. But so we can get into this, Dino, for the fans that's probably feeling the same way, probably feeling, oh man, Kansas, don't sleep on Kansas. Now, like Dino tells us,
we
we're
ain't
not
got
sleeping
nothing
on
to
nobody,
worry
right?
about.
But Kansas ain't good anyway. Like they wasn't good going into the season. When people was telling y'all that Kansas was good, they wasn't good
at all.
This
And Coach
season.
Prime
They
gonna have.
showed you. They showed you they not good.
Let them cook.
Yes, they beat
Coach
Iowa
Prime
State.
finna straight back.
Guess what we thought? Iowa State ain't good. They beat BYU. Guess what we thought? BYU was cool, but they was overachieving. They scored 17 points. BYU scored 13 points. Ask yourselves, is our team really gonna only score 13?
They just played
Ask yourself, is
Utah,
our
bro.
team gonna lose to a team that scores 17 points? It's not happening, bro. So shout
They
out to
gotta score
Kansas. They
60,
won
bro.
2 games back to back.
Shout
But
out
They
bro,
gotta score 63.
they trash.
We talk about a QB too, a 6-year QB with 44 career passing TDs too. That's terrible.
And we got Hill Green
Yeah.
and BJ
Hey, yeah, I
and
think
Shadozi.
the simplify, like Deb just said, right? And Flock just gave you the stats. It's to the
And
point
Bentley.
now where some of the stats is like, bro, you just got to be crazy. I'm not even concerned with
Good.
the joints, bro. Point blank, period. If you can't score, you won't beat us, bro, at all. Like Deb just said, and we've been
Craig.
preaching this for the longest. 17 points ain't enough. Real talk.
Hey,
It ain't
Dino, what
enough.
we just did to what we just do to the top one of the top defenses in the country.
We did exactly what we
Man, we
told you.
turn.
All
Yeah,
right,
wait.
cool.
Turn the boys up, Flock.
Kansas,
Turn them up
73rd
real
ranked rush
quick.
defense, 80 ranked pass defense, man.
What did you talk?
Terrible.
And
Man,
special teams is horrendous.
man.
Wait till Flock get to those
They
stats.
rank 100 and something in every special team category. Come on, man, stop it,
bro. Nobody's saying we're not gonna beat Kansas,
Flock,
bro.
they about to
we
bring
gonna
the
whoop
belt.
them.
They about to
We
bring the
gonna whoop
belt
them.
with the
Yeah,
rhinestone.
literally before the
You bringing the
season,
belt
I
with
was
the
the
rhinestone
one going
on.
around saying we were gonna beat Kansas, bro. Like I'm not taking that away, but what I'm saying is that look at the game, look at the scheme, look at how they play. One of our big weakness on our defense is QB scrambles and running back receiving the ball, which is something they love to do.
But
And they're gonna look at
No,
you, Charlie.
we not bad on QB design runs.
We actually shut down the running back catching the ball, right? The wheel route is shut down.
Not
How
only
we
that,
shut it down? How we shut it down when they did
let's
it?
get into the QB scrambling as well. Because I believe K-State was one of the best at doing that too, right, Paulie?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
How
the
many
QB
yards you
Leo,
think
he's
he
a
got?
great catcher of the ball. He's a great receiving back. They
I
love
said
to throw him the
quarterback,
ball.
Paulie, that you just spoke on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
How
Yeah,
many yards you think he got for Kansas State?
You said what?
Yeah,
We
gonna
played
move.
Kansas State. Kansas State's quarterback is better than Kansas quarterback. I don't care. I know we want him to be good and all that. He's not. Avery Johnson is better than him. We shut down Avery Johnson, is what Dino was saying.
No, Avery Johnson is not better than.
Yes,
he is.
bro.
Yes, he is. We got no. We gonna stop that. We gonna stop that, bro.
What are we
We
doing
gonna
now,
stop
bro?
that, bro. Bro,
Listen, I
Jalen
know
Daniels
why
got
we want
10
Jalen Daniels to
interceptions
be
on the
good.
season. That's one of the worst in the country.
He a young black man, and we
Bro,
want him to be
no, it's not
good.
about
He's
being
not
a young
good.
black man. What the hell?
He's not good, bro. Avery Johnson is better than him.
Johnson is also a black man. What are we doing here?
Yeah, a Jace, but he's better than him.
Just because he
regardless.
light skinned, bro. Come
He's
on,
better.
bro.
He's better.
They're
than
both
him.
black, bro. We're not about to do this skin stuff.
Well,
bro.
guess what, Polly? He's better than him. Black,
I
white,
can't lie.
purple.
Avery Johnson better than him.
Johnson has more potential than him, but no,
He's better
not
than him, bro.
Than him, bro.
He's better than him.
Polly, what is you talking about, bro? Come on, man. Let me
What are
see.
y'all talking about?
We got Tom Rose backstage. Open your camera, bro, so we can continue on with the show.
In order to make it to 10-2, we have to win all the games. So I'm not. It ain't even an argument for me. It ain't debate for me. I'm 10-2 all day.
Man, he was never good.
When did he get good? What is
he was essentially a backup last year.
Yo, Tom Rose, check your mic because it's echoing, bro. That's me. Go ahead, open your mic, bro. Tom Rose. Tom Rose, the last time we're gonna ask you. Open your mic so we can continue with the show, bro. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, it's might send him out in.
Yeah, shout out to
Hey,
Tom
you still
Rose.
got that? I believe I can fly.
Shout out
Thing?
Tom, but no, honestly, I want somebody to tell
we
me
gonna
when
continue on. He
when
goofy,
when
man.
did Jalen Daniels get good? Honestly. Now I know he had a lot of potential early on. We thought that he could be something when he first popped on the scene. We like, okay, we got another
Hey,
guy,
Dev.
right? And it just ain't
Dev.
panned out. And that's okay.
Dev. Jaden Daniels, old boy from Kansas, turned good when the moon turned blue. That's when he got good.
But shout out to him though. I mean, I want him to be successful. Not next week, but I do. But he just hasn't. What we keep and what other people keep making it seem like he is, he ain't shown that yet.
Nah,
Now,
not
one thing that the media has been right about so far is that the conference is not as strong as we thought they was. The only team that's strong in that conference is CU.
What?
Don't nobody want to face CU in the playoffs. Don't nobody really want to start off with CU.
It's
I
CU
bet
and
you
it's
that.
CU and Arizona State, bro. That's the tough games in this conference. Playing
Yeah, I mean Arizona
Colorado,
State. Yeah,
I know. We
that's
played
a
them
tough.
last year.
I could see that being but
That's gonna be
but
a good,
Kansas
it's
State,
gonna
if
be
you're gonna come to play, like there's different teams in the
Yo,
conference that if you don't,
Hellcat, your mic
somebody,
is
somebody
your
might.
mic wilding, bro. I can't even lie. You gotta check it, and we've been waiting to hear from you, bro. But you gotta take care of that mic, my boy, for sure. And I'm gonna bring you back up. Back out and what's the name? Just back out and come back up. Shout out to Hellcat too. That was another one from the start. Like Charles, Charles and he had 10-2 for sure too.
No doubt. That's what's up.
Hellcat ain't had him losing on nobody for real. I ain't gonna lie. So he
And,
called.
and to be fair, Polly, I did have a CU at the beginning of the season losing those last two games, and it's on record for that. I say that to say this: after going through the division, I'm seeing how Kansas is losing and Oklahoma State is losing. I'm like, okay, yeah, I should have went 12-0. But of course, I would have lost that 12-0 because it's unfortunate that we had the second game to Nebraska, second game. If we'd have had them the fourth or fifth game, it would have been a wrap. I would have been 11-1 if I would have went to 12-0.
Yeah, good take, Shout out to and your joint blanked out. Rudy, what's up, my boy? I just saw Rudy pop out too, man. Let's cause y'all done brought him up already. Now let's break down that situation as far as first. Let's do that. It was a lot of first time things happened yesterday. So let's touch on those for sure. We basically break that down too. What was a lot of first times for the program, man? And Coach Prime coaching career as far as at Colorado as well. What was some of the things that that was the first time, Flop?
So of course we got the first special teams touchdown in the prime era at CU with LaJohntay Wester.
Check.
DJ McKinney got his first pick in his career. Tawfiq Thomas got the first sack in the season.
Dope.
IA got the long,
I just shout out Tawfiq.
IA got the longest touchdown run in CU since 2018. And that's also his longest run of his career.
Right.
Travis first rushing touchdown of his career.
Fire.
And he the first player since 1996 to get a rushing touchdown, an interception, and 20 receiving yards since 1996.
Dang.
Man,
He
that's a
also
long
got his
ass
first.
time.
He also got his first interception in Folsom. All his interceptions been on the road games.
Right.
What else we got?
And they just said Drelon first
What about
touchdown
the?
in
What about
Folsom
the?
too.
What's up, y'all?
Drelon
What about
first
the?
TD. That's a good one.
No,
Rand,
that's
what's
not
up,
his
my
first
boy?
TD.
No,
He had
that's the second.
No, that's the second. That's the second.
No, in Folsom they said
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
at home. That's his first TD at home.
Rand, what's
And
up
what?
NAC
with
got
you?
his first pick at home.
Yeah.
And what's the name of
And I
that
think that was
play that
McKinney's.
they
That's
had?
What's the name?
Hold on, Flock. I think that was also McKinney's first interception in general in his career.
Yeah, that's what I
In
said.
college.
Career. I said career.
Okay. I thought you said Folsom.
What else we got?
That play they made in the back. That play that came out the backfield. They had instead of Sajor, they had I forget the name of it.
What?
Where
Hey,
the quarterback
Wildcat.
ran the ball or something like that.
Wildcat.
Wildcat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the first Wildcat we did. BJ Green got the most sacks in the prime era at CU right now. And I think it's more. I'm forgetting. It's a lot more.
Yeah, there's one more with
Charlie.
Shiloh, first forced fumble of the year. Charlie, first career TD. I think Cam got his first forced fumble of the year also.
Let's all name some. Quincy Wiggins, first tackle. Travis J, first tackle.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out to
right.
Travis J,
J.
man.
Travis J.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Travis
I
Travis
think
J.
the
J for
first
getting in the game.
multi-touchdown game of
Within the
Will Shepherd
game.
all year.
Within the game, not our special team.
Shout out to Travis.
Probably the first 10-catch game by LeJontay this year also.
Facts.
This
the longest winning streak in prime at CU, 4 games.
Facts.
That's another one. So you got a whole bunch of them.
Another one with Travis is the first player in history to have 40 receiving passes and 3 interceptions in 2 seasons.
That's a fact. That's
dope. What about
it's a whole bunch of them.
how long it's been since prime? That's his first kick return or punt return too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his career at so that was another dope.
And LeJontay longest of his career also. Yep.
Facts.
Those a lot of little achievements that got.
And shout out to LeJontay. Good looking too, Fly. It was a perfect breakdown. Appreciate that, my boy. LeJontay, he caught a lot of slack early, and that was from everybody for real. As far as we ain't like how he was going about them punt returns. So shout out to LeJontay.
Drelon first 100-yard game also. I forgot about that. His first 100-yard game.
Shout out to Drelon too. That's dope, man. He caught a lot
Man,
of slack.
can we talk about?
He was going about them punt returns and stuff like that, man. So shout out to Tay popping out yesterday, man, and showing you he still is who he is.
Hey,
for real.
time of possession.
Can we talk about some of the stuff that was happening on the sidelines? The relationship between Coach Lou, Sapp, and
that wasn't the flow, man.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it was having fun.
Nah, stick.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a good thing to see. That's all I'm saying, bro. It was fired.
So they had time of possession for Colorado was 24 minutes and 22 seconds, and they scored 49 points in 24 minutes.
Bro, that's the thing, man. This team,
that's
bro,
probably that's probably the highest points a prime team scored at CU so far, also, right?
Hell yeah. Wayne never scored no 49.
That's a fact.
Hey, let's get into this super chat and then we can finish cooking on it, right? Shout out to Patrick Williams, man. Appreciate you, Pat, for sure, man. He said, here's what separates CU from the other teams. He said, when you have a Hall of Fame coach like Coach Prime, he said, tells you how he believes in how he believes in that does. I think you chopped this up, my boy. How he believes in something to a young. What? Patrick, you got to reword that, my boy. He said Coach Prime is breathing life into these young guys. Hell yeah, shout out to Patrick, but reword it and drop it again so I can.
I think he was about to say how you believe in how. Let me see. Coach Prime tells you how he believes in you. That does something to probably a young man. Coach Prime is breathing breath into these young men.
Right. All right. Hell yeah. So
Dev is the decoder, bro. He's the baby.
Yeah, I don't know how Dev He worked that out though. Shout out to Dev Money,
Shout
man.
out there.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Pat
What's
too,
up,
man.
y'all?
Appreciate you, Pat, for sure. Rand, what's up with you?
Ran in the building.
What's
Peace,
good,
brother.
y'all? What's good? What's good?
Oh, shout
What's
out.
good
What's
with you,
going
brother?
on?
One
Shout out,
love, Rand.
Shout out to my
What's
dog
happening?
Nori in the building too, man. What's up with you, my
Shout
boy?
out, Nori.
Hell
Word
yeah.
up. Peace,
Go
Nori.
ahead, Rand.
Cook, Rand.
Yeah, you heard a couple of the topics we spoke on. Go ahead, and jump in, man. Where you feeling, Rand? Anything you want to speak on as far as the team, and then we could get into how these other guys lost yesterday and all that, man. We can speak on the rest of the conference.
All right. I'm just, proud of them, man. I'm proud that they still growing. You know what I'm saying? Like they still getting better. Through the injuries, through just like the fatigue of a season. Like they still getting better, man. And that just goes to show you about like the quality depth that they have. Like we're not missing a beat nowhere. So I still say just 1-0, man. Don't forget them playoffs, forget that Big 12 championship, forget all that. Just 1-0. So that's the way I feel about it.
That's always easy to say, man, but we got to be honest. We know that's what they're thinking about, man, as players, like, especially once you start getting close to it. But it's I think it's just more about like you can think about it, but you got one. It's still one foot ahead of the other. You still have to win one game at a time. But they definitely thinking about it. You get closer and closer.
But that could become a distraction, though, bro. If something works, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a team that's like still learning how to win. Now we're on like another level of winning. We're not just winning games. Now it's meaningful games. You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't been there before. So just keep everything the same. Just keep working. Because we can actually see the finish line. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with
And Rand, to add to that, I think the coaches do a good job of keeping them grounded, keeping them focused on the main thing. That coaching, that NFL experience is rising to the top because these guys been in some crucial games. They've been in crucial situations at the top level. So, I love the way they handle
those
these things.
situations. Right.
Yeah, yo, let's being that we were speaking on that topic I had before too. Good breakdown to Rand. Shake hands with Destiny. Just added to that too, Flock. I ain't know that neither. And shout out to you for the homework.
Shout out to
Said
him.
someone reported that Shador set a record with 8 straight games with 3 touchdowns, 3+ touchdowns. Yeah, that's dope.
Wow, that's cool.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that Oregon quarterback just didn't do that.
Right.
They only scored 16.
We gotta
points.
give him credit though, man. His football IQ is different, man. Because in that first quarter, they absolutely confused him. Like he saw something that he hasn't seen. You know what I'm saying? But he slowly figured it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
yeah. He doing his thing, man. Shout out to
yeah,
Coach.
man.
I think he spoke on I think this was for your take, Rand, for sure. He basically stating that that pressure been on. So it ain't nothing new. For real. He said if you think about it, week after week, every game have been some kind of meaningful game. So the pressure been since first game. That's a fact, Coach. So this shouldn't it ain't I don't think it's no added pressure. When it comes to this team right now, I ain't gonna lie. I think I agree with Coach for real. Just stick on that same path that we on. But like you said,
that's right.
that pressure been on us since the first game, and I agree, man, because everybody wanted to see us fail. So, hell yeah, I agree with that. King Rich, appreciate you, King Rich. Shout out to my dog, man. He said, bless up to the Buffs and Buff Nations. Dino in the chat. Scope Buffs. Appreciate you, King. Shout out to you,
Man,
man.
one love, man. Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah, all love.
Peace,
all right,
peace.
Now let's speak into some surprising losses yesterday, man. For some, a couple of the guys basically called them losses for real that we saw yesterday. Shout out to Roach, man. Roach, what's up with you? Another one of our main guys for sure, man. Appreciate you, Roach. He
One
said,
love, bro.
yeah, a couple of the guys basically called some upsets yesterday too, man. Let's get into those though. Where do we
My dog Charles finally got one right.
Come on, nah.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Easy.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't.
That was a good point. That was a good point.
Nah.
Man, we showing you love on that.
Got his first time. His
yeah,
first
he got
joint.
another first time.
He part of the first time.
First time Charles got a game. So yeah,
come on.
Yeah, we got to put Charles in the record books. This is his first time as a TU fan getting it right.
Yo, come on.
We got a
Like
lot
said,
of
he got
first timers
tabs, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of first
Shout
time.
out to my dog. That's the best one all day. I ain't gonna lie.
Come
my
on,
dog
man.
was like 0 for 99 in the booth. But I ain't gonna lie. All wood. All his albums double wood.
Come
Shout
on,
out to
man.
Charles.
He was on his FSU this year, man. Dog looking like Florida State.
I'm talking about words predictions, words everything. Words
Come on.
Everything.
He stepped out the bedroom looking like Earl Spence.
I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm gonna just let it ride. Y'all got
Charles,
it.
you gotta let that ride because you get your flowers at the same time.
Oh, come on now.
But nah, Flock,
That's messed up. You gotta get flowers and a beat down at the same time.
The biggest first timer out of all the lists is Charles, man. Shout out to our dog Charles for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But let's get into y'all crazy. Yeah, let's get in like where we stand as far as this conference now and the way them games played out yesterday. Where do we stand now, man? As far as this
we tied for first now.
That is. Let's get into
it.
What do that
man.
mean for the other guys, man? What do that mean for the other guys too? That took them out. Like what we looking at?
So right now it's looking like so again we tied for first. So BYU is still us and BYU right now. As long as we win out, it's still us and BYU in the championship. Now BYU has to face Arizona State next week. I think we all can agree at this point, Arizona State, they've been playing good ball all year and it's still looking good. So if Arizona State beats BYU, I believe they would then be in one game away from, as long as they win the next week, playing us in the conference championship. However, I'm not 100% sure if, and I read it somewhere and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, Iowa State may have the tiebreaker over Arizona State.
Right.
So if BYU loses again next week to Arizona State, they're out. And it will be between Iowa State and Arizona State who we will play. I'm not exactly sure, again, at their tiebreaker situation, but it's one of those two. So we tied for first with BYU. It's still us and them. We know we're not going to lose. We don't plan on losing, but I could see BYU losing next week.
Somebody breathing hard as hell, man. You all right?
Boy, I need to cut on the oxygen machine.
You know?
Beeping and all that.
Real talk. I heard the
He
panic button.
trying to take down the smoke detector. He was trying to take down the smoke detector, change the batteries.
Go ahead, though. They said that was the birthday candles that don't go out. That boy was on them joints. Go ahead, man. Finish your take, man.
Yeah, no, so right now, again, we keep winning. And also, I want to say, I believe we win one more, we're in no matter what. So I think we just need to win one more and we in. And that's just, I'm saying, we don't got to worry about nothing. One more win and we in. But it's going to come
Quan
down
said
to...
life alert going crazy.
It's going to come down to Arizona State, BYU, and Iowa State. They still in the fight.
Right.
So BYU want to see us, they got to win out.
Facts.
BYU want to see us, they got to win out.
And shit, we already done beat Arizona State, so however they want to play it, for real, we ain't got us losing to either or. So pick your poison, man.
Yeah, because Scat Pack, he nice, but he ain't gonna be enough.
Nah, he going crazy.
Nah, he not gonna be enough though.
But he went crazy last year, and y'all saw that ending as well. So
yeah, he won't be enough to get it done by himself.
Right.
We got a few ex-players over there too.
Absolutely.
We'll let that game. We'll let that game.
Shout out to him for sure, y'all. Yeah, they wound up there. That's gonna be a long week, for real. That's a nice build up. But good breakdown though, Dev. So damn, I'm trying to see what we could bounce off of that because I had.
How y'all feel about all these channels and apologizing?
But nah, Dev, you're right on that though. Like when you say that we only need one win. You know what I'm saying? So people got to know that. How do I?
No, we need all leads. We need all leads.
No. Listen, though, but like that's important though, because like I mean, once we win next week, we are guaranteed to be in the championship game. So
I need my 10 and 2, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You already know. We already called it. We already called it. So we in the bank with that.
I need all mine.
So let me throw this out there. I mean, we're gonna win the last two.
Right.
We win that. Once we win next week, we could think about the potential of, hey, maybe coaches say we're gonna sit a few guys in that last regular season game.
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying that we want it to happen. I'm not saying we want it to happen, but we got to look at like the potential of, hey, we know we're in. Let's make sure we get people situated.
Yeah, you just say you want to see Trav get 1,200 yards, Dev.
I'm not saying that I want it to happen. I'm just saying when you look at
it's
it,
a possibility.
It's once you know you're in, and then it's like, hey, we got a championship game coming up. We could take the time to rest some guys for a week or two.
So let's
don't want me to
you know how I feel about that?
Let's just say for a half or something. There, I'm with you.
Okay,
yeah. I was gonna say if we're gonna do something like that, let's try some new plays. We might as well start working some kinks out of something in the game. We might as well use that as a practice session.
I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. Keep them there. Let them get a half so they keep, they still in game play and all that. But that's just something to consider that they may, and it would make sense. Some people talk about they want to see Staub get some reps just in case, whatever case may be.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody want to see that stuff, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nah, I'm.
But we just need one more win and we in. One more win and we in.
You had me till you got there.
But look,
shout out to him though. But because I think that is important because knock on wood, like we say, right? We don't like to speak on stuff, but things happen. So you do want to make sure we're in a position to where anybody. Let's just keep that in mind. If anybody get hurt, we still have a fighting chance. So I can see Dad pointing that too, but then I can see Falk point as well. I would rather keep the guys in and let's work out some kinks and some other formations that we could build off once we get further down that road. As
I was about to say
like
too.
The Wildcat. I'll just go. We already up. Let's just go the rest of the game. Experiment with the Wildcats.
Get our running game, all that. You know what I was gonna say also? I don't like the way how we come on bye week, so I would kind of want to run that game, man.
Right. You said who ran?
I was saying that's what practice is for. I wouldn't show nothing else new.
Right. Oh, for that.
Yeah.
Right.
I think certain times though, bro, some stuff look like it worked until it's in real game time. So I think the best practice will be in real game time. I ain't gonna lie. Certain formations, man. You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah. The more you put on tape, though, the more they can prepare.
That's a fact. Oh yeah, I get your point on that.
Right.
Hey, Rand.
How'd your hand?
Rand. So what you think about this, Rand? Us getting that run game established for that game.
I like that.
We
don't even got to try no new. That's fine.
Exactly. Yeah,
I like that. Good point.
You know what I want to see? I really want to see Augustov with a full.
That boy. Hey, Muhammad, man, you must be holding your breath while you
Yeah,
eating, man. The
I
cat.
swear to God, he sound like Shannon Sharp up there.
No,
Oh,
I'm good. I'm
man.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't up pop no pills. I'm good.
Oh, oh my God. Hey, Miss Gotta said,
That
what's
honey
that
pack.
noise?
Oh my God, man.
Hey, shoot, I was trying to block it out bad, bro. That junk
What's that noise?
was
He
getting
said,
on
"What's
my
all that
nerves,
wrestling
man.
over there?"
Oh my
Nah, man, I'm just getting
God, man.
situated. You know,
I'm talking about game.
That's
Dead talk.
we called him Unc before. That's Unc for real talk.
Eating some
nah,
Damn.
I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know what he ought to eat.
Quan
Yeah.
say he ate a whole
Bologna
bean
sandwich.
pie
Eating a
solo.
bologna sandwich, bro.
Yeah, slipping one of the bologna sandwiches.
He ain't stopped to the whole
It's
sandwich was
beef bologna,
gone.
mom. It's beef bologna. It's not
Hey,
pork bologna. It's beef bologna, bro.
bean
This is
pie to
beef
the head
bologna.
is crazy with real
Oh
talk.
yeah,
Oh
damn.
Shout
He
man.
out to
said I
my
ate a whole
dog.
bean pie solo. No doubt. Go ahead. Nah,
Yo,
my
You gotta
bad.
have a sense of humor to be on here, bro. You
PTI,
can't.
PTI, partner.
Oh man.
All right, we
Bean
got
pie,
you.
lettuce, and tomato.
Shout out to my dog.
Don't forget the Texas toast. Now you gotta have
Yeah,
it on Texas toast.
yeah. Yo,
Go
beans,
ahead,
lettuce,
man.
and tomatoes is crazy.
He said,
My boy ate bean shepherd pie.
no pork though,
The
no pork. You
vegetarian
know,
joint.
No
leave
pork,
the
son.
bacon out of it. They said
No
beans,
pork.
lettuce, and tomato. Word up, no pork.
Yeah, shout out to Milan.
Don't forget the Texas toast though. You gotta put
Come
you
on.
gotta put
Yeah,
it between
Milan is
Texas toast.
hilarious. Yeah,
I got you.
that's my dog. Yeah, y'all crazy. Yeah, this is a nice joint. Let me see. All right, so we done with that right there, man. I think
I got a
man,
question real quick, Dino,
y'all
before
know
you move
that
on.
next joint we gonna dig more into
Somebody got
Hey,
the
somebody's joint
feedback.
echoing, man.
hey, Dino, let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a fullback, right? No matter the position, who would you pick? Who would y'all pick?
You said a fullback?
A fullback.
Jadozi.
Somebody said that at the beginning of the season, though. Yeah, I'm gonna just roll with that
That'd
too.
be crazy.
Tyler Brown.
Yeah. Somebody quick.
Nah, Tyler Brown gonna fumble. Give it to Chidozie.
No,
Yeah.
How
I
you
would
know he
go with
gonna fumble,
Shadozi
No.
man?
or
That's
Amari
that's
McNeil.
messed up.
I
Yeah.
think I
Amari
like
McNeil.
McNeil too, but I think hands
Yeah.
down the favorite was Chidozie. But I like
Yeah,
Amari
Chidozie or
McNeil.
Amari. Because
Yeah.
Amari is actually like number one, he's aggressive at that D tackle, but he is quick and fast. I'm saying
Right.
quick and
And
Right.
fast.
athletic. He's more athletic
And
than
Yeah.
athletic,
Bijan
yeah.
too as well.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's all that's missing in the run game.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right. Just you basically banking on you want some iPhone 2, which they was calling for at the beginning of the season too. I ain't mad at that neither, man. That was a good joint.
So I have a
Sure.
question about if Iowa State and BYU end up tying in the conference, what happens? I'm just curious.
That's what they got tiebreakers for.
So does it go to Iowa State or
They're
BYU?
gonna have to go through the tiebreakers.
It wouldn't even just
Oh,
be
they would
them.
have
So
to
what
play.
you
They would actually have to play a game in order to.
No.
Nah, they're gonna look at their schedule, who they
Okay, the
beat, how
strength of
much they
schedule.
beat them
Okay.
by, stuff like that.
yeah, and I think the only way for that to happen, BYU would have to win against Arizona State next week and lose to Houston.
Right.
That's only because if BYU lose to Arizona State, they're done. Like BYU is done.
So
And then
who's up? So it'd be Iowa State then, right?
it would be Iowa State and Arizona State that would have to figure out a tiebreaker situation.
Okay, I got you.
And like I said, I saw someone say somewhere that Iowa State had the tiebreaker over Arizona State currently, and I guess that's based on like opponents and all that, but I don't know that for sure.
Shout out to 6 Gen J. She they agree with you down there too, Rand, with the fullback joint. Sis basically said anybody that's gonna let the running back cook for real. As far as the fullback situation, right? Hell yeah, I agree.
Man, you know what? I would even do Jordan Seaton.
Nah, hell no, huh?
You gonna take him out of left tackle to put him at fullback?
No. I wouldn't say that. I'm saying on some
That's the only
garbage
way
play.
you could do it.
He's 6'6". Ain't no what we putting him at?
What about
fullback?
What about Hill Green?
No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Shoot.
No, not Hill.
You go Hill Green or Bentley.
Damn, what's his name? 35. What's his name?
Oh, BJ.
BJ.
Damn, BJ. I got him doing anything. I ain't gonna lie. That's another
Hey,
one.
y'all want to put Big Barnes back there?
Hell no.
Nah, put Oakley.
Hell no.
Put Oakley Bliss
Then
back
they say he played a little O line.
Yeah. Barnes fuck around and fall asleep mid-run.
Watch your
language, Vito. Watch your language, bro. Watch your language. He wasn't just press that one.
My bad.
No, you good. He wasn't just press that one real good. He made it clear.
Yeah, I take that back. Pardon the French on that for sure. But yeah, but that's
Flock will make you say something, bro. Flock will make you say something, bro.
Yeah, Flock funny as hell. He knew what he was doing with that. Let me see. What else we got down there? So we covered everybody for real, right? BYU, we done touched on that game. Ain't too much. We gonna probably speak on that more when we do the build up for Kansas for real, which will be Tuesday. Y'all know our regular time for real. But I think today was a good joint. We about to get that Discord link. Shout out to the panel for sure. Everybody cooked today for sure, man. Different opinions and stuff like that. Let's get that Discord link.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Hey, and don't forget to run them lights up and share the content.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all just got an excellent
post it in
show,
your
man.
Facebook or something. You know what it is.
Y'all just got a great
Hey man,
show.
shout out to them 8-2 Colorado Buffaloes, man. I
Shout out.
I remember they said Ja was if we want to be honest, man, they trash. They not a good team.
Man, laughing stock of the Big 12.
Way better than 73, man.
Right.
Coach can't coach.
Facts.
Word.
Man,
All they got is
fellow Buffs, man, drop Scope Buffs in the chat,
This
man.
person, the next tank. They said all that. This lineman,
they're good, but they do have
this
that
one, the
first
next
round
him.
draft pick.
Jordan Seaton, the next tank. Vajante Westers, what's my dog?
SRT, SXT,
yeah, man. Shout
all
out
that
to
craziness.
Colorado Buffalo.
Yo, shout out to the platforms that died as well from our success.
Oh man, R.I.P. R.I.P. Shout out to the platforms. I got 6 folks in a chat. 30.
Hell yeah. OJ
had to take their business off of YouTube.
Right. Look into Zoom or something, man. Real talk.
Shout out to they booty secondary channels that ain't taking off.
Right. Hell yeah. Shout out to them.
I heard the rim shop came and got the rims off that bus too. So that ain't going nowhere.
Right.
El Gumbo, you might as well say 13-2.
They put the boot on the bus, Flock?
Put the boot on the
bus.
Nah,
they can't. The rim shop came and get the wheels off them.
Yeah.
That thing on bricks.
I think that
registration and expired.
Week 3, it was over.
They took the registration off of it. Right. All types of tree sap on the top of it. It's sitting. They ain't moving.
Nasty work.
That thing's sitting up.
Yeah,
they ain't got they don't even have the motor, the engine in there. The engine is gone out of it.
Dang.
Oh, they didn't scrap it, huh?
Damn, they said shout out to Oxtails, man. Shout out to Oxtails Network. So I don't know why they shout out.
Hey, now hold on, Dino. Hey, wait. Hey, Dino, scroll up a little bit.
That was a random shout out too. Shout out to Oxtails.
Scroll up a little bit to El Gumbo, where he said, "Dev, ain't you say 10-2? Come on, see, we got receipts."
Nah, where he at?
Dev, he clowning you, Dev. You see the laughing emoji? He clowning you, Dev.
I said, hey.
He know you said 8-4.
I told y'all what I said.
Dad said his floor was 0 wins and his ceiling was 12-0, man.
Let me find this joint my boy said, man, that confirmed his what's his name. Where you at?
Run with
I
the
knew I
great
believed
thing.
in you, Dad. El Gumbo. I think
Nah,
that's the
scroll up a
plan,
little bit
man.
more.
Shout out to
Nah, a little
Dad
bit
putting
more.
somebody down here to say,
I don't
Shout out to
know.
Dead Burner account.
That's their
real
burner
talk.
account.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's that's definitely a plan for sure.
Oh, y'all wild, man.
That's a
Y'all
plan.
wild, bro.
Yeah.
These niggas is
I sparked
wild.
that a
I'm
mile away.
sorry,
That's
my
a plan
bad.
for sure.
That's really
Shout
deep.
out to
That's
Dad.
really deep. Think we don't know it.
Yo,
Yeah, I
Dev would
already
go
saw
through
it.
See,
great
Big
lengths,
got off
That's
the
the
huh?
first thing
stage,
I
hopped
saw
on the
was
burner,
You
support
see,
his
Big
brother.
disappeared.
I said,
Yo,
yeah,
Off the scooter.
Uh
Dev would go through
right,
great lengths to save himself.
right.
Nah,
Damn, Dev.
He going
nah.
to
Buddy be
extreme
over there.
measures,
Buddy,
man.
Buddy be over at the other jump, man.
That's you.
Dev,
Nah,
You
Buddy
be
Dev,
at
be
the.
hold
That's
on.
you.
You be at the zone.
Dev
Nah,
would
matter of
bust
fact.
out the burner account.
Hey,
Hey,
yo.
now you know what? You know what?
Yo, you
You
know
know
what?
what?
Hold, Dad. Hold up. El Gumbo is from over there, bro. And you
Yeah,
used
nah.
to,
That's what.
yeah, you used to talk crazy over there too, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. Now that we winning, you pop back up.
Oh,
Hey,
That's
that's what I was
nasty
just about to
work,
say,
man. I'm
Dino.
happy
I
you
was.
just
El
said that, Dad,
Bimbo,
because I just
man.
reminded me.
That's what I
Real
was just about
talk.
to
And I
say. Yep.
caught you a couple times in
Yo,
that
Gumbo.
chat going crazy, man. I ain't gonna
We
lie.
see you, El Bimbo. We saw
Real
you.
talk. And this ain't the time for you to come over here and try to ride the coattail, man. So the best way to end this show off is with a
I believe I can fly.
It is.
Hey,
That
don't
was
think we
that
ain't
perfect
spinning back
ending.
on you. It ain't no
we
That's
gonna
conversion.
wrap
perfect
that
Don't think
up.
we
timing.
ain't spinning back on
Shout
you.
out to
we gonna,
to the
There ain't no
Mile High
conversion.
Club.
You
yeah,
Man,
understand
that's
on that.
perfect
yeah,
Y'all
timing.
can
we
Hold
come
gonna
back
your
come
next
head.
back.
season. Next
Hope you got a
next
Hey,
all
helmet on
season,
your
try to
head.
come
hey,
back,
Dino.
man. Next all
Hey,
season.
Dino.
Yeah,
It
we
took
ain't
me a
gonna
second.
do that.
It
He
took me
said,
a second.
come
I
back
said, hold
next
on.
offseason, huh?
I said, wait, I know where Buddy
Yeah.
from. You
Come
see,
back
he
during the
tried to
portal
slide
period.
in. They trying
Yeah,
to slowly slide in, like maybe they
yeah,
forgot
we
about
ain't gonna do
Kyle.
that.
Yeah, they trying to
Yeah, they
slither
We
on
ain't
forgot
gonna
us.
in.
do that. Hey, yo, he thought because all the commotion going on, we
Right,
ain't.
right.
I don't forget nothing.
Yo, how he come back?
I don't forget nothing.
Protect the brand, you
Now,
know.
Hey, Dino,
that's one of
how
those
did
I
he
kept
come
him
back so
around, fuck.
fast?
I just let him know
Oh,
to
okay,
hold his
okay.
head. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just let him know to hold his head. He said, I've been here.
Dang.
Nah, you ain't been here, man. You know I pay attention. Shout out to
Yeah, no,
you,
I ain't gonna
though.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't been in here.
He probably
Nah,
been
he ain't
watching
been
low
Or
here.
key. He ain't comment,
maybe he been
but he been,
listening. Maybe he been
yeah, he
listening.
Right.
just
I
probably been
saw him
watching.
over there. I saw him
Nah,
over there
y'all
on the
should have
other
asked
jump.
him if he seemed motivated, dedicated first before you
Yeah,
Man,
threw
we
him.
don't know where
absolutely.
that guy yet, man. He on the run.
He went gone.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
since you in the chat, El
Get the
Gumbo,
fuck
bro.
out.
I mean, just
You know
let
them
us know
Georgia fans is goons.
how
He on the
refreshing
run.
it is to really be around some people that you know what I'm saying, that's really supporting and really know what's going on. All that. Hey,
Facts.
who they told Chef Jerome, bro? He about to make people lose their money, man.
Facts. Shout out to
Mm.
Miss
All
Joe
that.
Niece, man, the queen in the building, too.
Said
Appreciate you,
Vegas
Miss Joe
don't
Niece.
lie.
She
Shout
down
out,
there
Miss
cracking
Onions.
up.
He said
One
Vegas
love,
don't lie.
Queen. One love.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the name, man? Gumbo, yeah, that was a nice ending for Gumbo.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Mm-hmm.
panel. Shout out to all the
Sponsored by
queens, man.
Red
El
Bull.
Fumbo.
Hey, put some bologna in your gumbo, bro.
Sponsored by
Hey,
Red
bologna
Bull.
gumbo
Gives you
crazy.
wings.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Man,
Yo, man, shout
we gonna
out
start
to the
doing a
whole
segment
panel,
for
all
Unc,
the
man.
guys for sure that came up and cooked today. Appreciate everybody on the panel. We just dropped that Discord link. Like I said, make sure y'all tap into that Discord
Hey,
link. Hit that like button on your way out. Shout out to everybody on the super chats too. We appreciate that as well. Shout out to
Shout
all the
out
queens,
Breeze and
man.
Malone.
Hell yeah. Hit them likes, man. Jen J, Miss Goddess, Miss Phyllis, Miss Porsche, Miss Asia, Miss Sandra. Who we missing, man? Who we missing? We said
Miss
we said
Collins.
Jen J already. Miss
Hey,
Collins,
shout out Dino.
Miss Jonice,
Yeah.
Miss Lanikia. Who else we missing, man? Miss
Yeah, this is our too, bro.
Yeah, we shout out to all the queens, man. Y'all know how we do already for real. Shout out to the main dogs in the bottom too, man. It's too many of y'all. Y'all know we rock with y'all for sure. Hit them with the Quan, big bro, big 21, Thig, El Gumbo too, man. VI Born, Manny, everybody. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with us on that Discord. We appreciate everybody that popped up. You know we popping back out Tuesday. We on to the next one, dog. Like we said,
Yes,
on the
sir.
Kansas, we gonna start getting busy on that. We'll come back with some stats and stuff.
Hey, Dad. El Gumbo gets confirmed 15 draft picks, you said, too.
I didn't say that. No,
yeah. Hey, if he good for Buffalo, he good for that one. Yeah, that's nasty work. Yeah, come to the Discord. We gonna tighten up Dave over there. Off that real talk. We gonna tighten up there.
Yo, damn crazy, yo.
Shout out to everybody though, man. Appreciate everybody. This is a good joint,
Big
man.
21, what up?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, Big 21, my dog. All the dogs at the bottom. All the queens, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all.
Shout out Endo Sports.
Hell yeah.
Tap that like button on the way out.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I wanna live when I wake, but you know me, I keep dying in my sleep. Like am I on my way to death? I'm down to die for these dreams. I know my grandma prayed for me. I kept some sticks in her basement. I'm guilty by association. Swear she never liked to say that. You fucking with the fake, you fake yourself. You can't debate that. You fucking with the help, should help yourself. Hard to relate that. I drew a line and watched niggas cross it. Man, fuck no take backs. I never did or said nothing that I feel I should take back.